It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat.
And we are so back, guys, with our very much Arena Asphalt for you, the entire world, not only Brazilians, not only those who understand English, but it is very good to be back up and running and live, me, Igor, Lanex, and Sefia with our championship for the community. Sefia, how's it going, my partner? Are you ready for that?
I'm so ready, Lanex. I was missing so much the arena. I know you all are missing us, but well, we are back and with new players, new tracks, new art, new everything, guys. I hope you are excited. Sorry for my voice. I know I'm still not 100% recovered, but we are here doing our best today. Lanex, I think that today will be so fun because this was all by lucky. We did a stream picking the players before, and now we have so many new faces here, and of course some old faces as well.
Of course.
What are you expecting for this?
Well, I'm expecting a lot of nice battles, of course, based on what you said. We're gonna have veteran players, veteran drivers combining their forces versus new names. So guys, it is again the chance of checking up on these buddies and see what they're gonna be providing us with today. A lot of emotions, a lot of adrenaline, since it is again one of the most democratic tournaments you're gonna ever see in Arena or in Asphalt Unite. In this case, our Arena Asphalt, bringing again new names and old names as well in fierce battles. Sefia, because in Arena Asphalt, 16 players come in and just one comes out alive.
16 players for one champion. And Lanex, this time we got so many people applying. It was around 60 players trying to get a spot here. And now we have just 16 to fight for the championship and the chance to beat丂乂, our actual boss for the arena. So I don't know about them, but I'm expecting great fights, great races, and everything will be possible because remember, guys, Arena is classic, so everything can happen.
For sure. And let's remind you all that this is a community tournament made by Lanex and丂乇. No relationship, officially speaking, is provided here, is brought to the table with the game developers. Just remind you all about that. And of course, we're gonna be checking a lot of things today when it comes to the players, when it comes to the prize pool, when it comes especially to the goals that we have in this stream,丂乇, because yes, we do have goals. So do you want to tell our folks what they can do to help us, and then we're gonna give him some bonus, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, guys, remember to share this stream with everyone. Invite your friends here. We have some nice surprises for you all that are here watching us. So help us. Let's put a lot of people here to watch with us, having fun, talking in chat, putting hype on the stream, and you will win with this as well. So thank you very much, everyone that is already here. Make sure to let your like, subscribe to the channel, and of course, your donations will be very welcome. This is what helps us to keep doing this kind of event. So guys, let's go.
For sure. So yeah, donate, all right? Use the QR code as you're seeing. If you live in Brazil, you have a chance of pointing your cell phone camera to that QR code and obviously send us money that we're gonna help it's gonna help us to use in the championship in future editions, as丂乇said. Now, if you live out of Brazil, you also have a chance of helping us by donating as well with the QR code that is also in the roller down here. So just keep watching us. If you donate, I want to remind you that your message is gonna pop up in the stream, so everybody's gonna be seeing what you're telling us. And before we have a chance,丂乇, now of taking a look at the 16 drivers, and I'm so excited to see their names. I just want to remind everybody that as soon as we hit 250 people in the chat in the stream today, at the same time, we're gonna be unlocking the bonus for you guys. So wait with us, you know, help us. Share with everybody you know, share with your mom, your uncle, your aunt, your dad, your dog, your cat. Bring everybody to this stream and let's hit 250 people. Literally bring everybody that you know, because丂乇, this is going to be massive with these buddies today. And you know, when it comes to the rosters or the players today, I'm so excited to say that we're gonna have 15 buddies, I guess, and one lady finally hopping into the arena.
Finally, we have one lady here, guys.
Oh yeah.
I'm so happy to know that we have finally someone from women's here to play. So let's go in it. We have丂乂versus t:eŭ in our first race. J-Queen, an old face, versus丂乇千ㄚ, new one. R2G versus D Flash. Porteiro versus Sui. Jill versus Carlota. Unknown versus Fake. Azazel needed to be out, so he's replaced by Fake.
Okay.
Nick versus Eliezer, and Jax versus Immortal. A lot of new players and old players in Arena. We can see t:eŭ is back, J-Queen is back, Porteiro is back, Fake is back, and Immortal is back. And in the other side we have Vixen,丂乇千, R2G, Flash, Sui, Carlota, Unknown, Nikki, Eliezer, and Jax as new players. Great players, by the way. But new faces here on the arena. Let's see how they will perform, because we know to be playing on MP and playing in a tournament, it is totally different, right, Lanex?
It is totally different because you're gonna have the chance of having that adrenaline to your side and maybe step up and show the world your qualities, guys. So yeah, you know, root for all these players. As丂乇said, some of old names, some of them being new names, and let me remind you, the current arena boss is Nato. He is still the #1 to be taken down or out of the crown, or out of the throne in this case. Let's see who's gonna be winning this Game of Thrones of our arena Asphalt. In our very first map,丂乇, we don't joke around, we don't stop around, we're talking about the United States of America, nothing less than New York to begin things going.
Yeah, we was picking up the maps on stream as well. Everyone was there watching this stream. And for New York, we will play today Subway Surfing and Uptown. These wanna be our two first races in the arena. So after it, we will be moving to another location. The new location will be India. With India, we will have Tea Rush and Village Festivity Race. After it, we are going to Greenland, guys, Ice Road Circuit and Airportscape. And after it, we close our first 8 matches with US Midwest, Gold Rush and Canyon Lodge. So, if everybody is ready and we already know the tracks, I don't know, Lanex, but let's go for the race. What do
I
you
would
think?
say so.
Stay
I'm
ready.
excited. Let's roll this one. I'm ready. I'm already inside of there. So let's hit the ready button and let's see how these two players are going to be rolling this game. Reminding you that it's New York. My game is in Portuguese. So you can tell like Nova York. Surfista de trem, which is like what? Like train, surfing. Yeah, I don't know.
Subway surfing.
Subway
so,
surfing.
let's go to the race.
Let's go! Yes, guys, so you see, in less than 15 minutes, we're already hopping in to the first one, so let's see how that's gonna happen. Double cam for you, of course! It is a feature of our very arena Asphalt,
Always.
as we're gonna be taking a look at ㄚ in the left-hand side, already fighting for space, versus Vixen. So yeah, it's a guy on the left, it's a lady on the right. Put your energy in the chat and tell us who you're rooting for, because this is gonna be the first race for us to enjoy and to check with a lot of emotions and a lot of techniques, Sefia. And I can say we already have a crash because Vixen took you out of the way. ㄚ, take this one to your face. It is a knockdown. Wow.
There is a knockdown, Vixen! Wow,
Woo!
what a lucky or unlucky if we talk about ㄚ point of view, right? Well, it is 25% of the race. ㄚ still can recover it. It is not totally lost, but yeah, what a bad luck. He took the ramp, he was behind, and well, when you land on top of the other car, you can't avoid the KD. So Vixen, let's go. You are in the first position.
Oh, and she's not gonna mess this one around. Obviously, she's gonna take the win for sure. She's gonna say, thank you, sir. I am on it. I'm gonna be moving into Arena Asphalt, our very first female gladiator in our championship. So give you all the energy for Vixen if you're rooting for her, if you like her job. Let's see how far she's gonna get in the competition today, Sefia. We have her doing the homework. She's gonna do all the safe tricks and paths, of course, to lock this one up, as ㄚ is going to be behind it out potentially. But let's see, 70%. I mean, if she messes, he's kind of close, right? It's not totally over yet, I would say.
Yeah, ㄚ is trying to recover, but 77%, I don't know. Vixen will need to do a great mistake to ㄚ have the chance, because I think that he is out again by a knockdown, and Vixen will be our first winner of the day.
And let me remind you guys that Arena Asphalt is a fearless championship, meaning you win, you advance, now you lose, you're out. There's no second chance. This tournament is not a mama. It is a tournament that is going to just see how tough you are, and Crimson Vixen win this one, Sefia. She is onwards to the championship. I love to see how strong she was. Very good beginning.
Yeah.
Fantastic job, and apparently I didn't have the chance of checking the replays, the best moments, the highlights. But anyways, she did fantastic, Sefia. I loved how she brought the energy and how she did not make herself look like the underdog. She was ready for it and saying, hey, I don't care who you are, I'm gonna beat your ass. That happened.
This is so unexpected, Lanex, because it was in the exactly point where the ghost ends. Just after the first turn, when you take this ramp to get the up part of the track, she could land on top of ㄚ car, and it is totally done. After it, she just needed to do a safe race, and she did it. So now she are going to the next phase, and ㄚ is saying goodbye.
Bye for ㄚ, and he was in the chat with us. He was already excited to run this one, but not today. But you're gonna have to work more, and soon you're gonna be back to Arena Asphalt. We hope so to play against all these good drivers that we're gonna be rolling today, guys. So the United States track here are very New York, already beginning in that level. ㄚ, right after the ghost time, we could see, that, she was able to take this advantage. It didn't take so long for her to do the knockdown, so very good beginning for her. And also the maintenance after you have that kind of edge is essential. It's key for victory.
This is what I can say to you. Take out the opportunities and do your job. And she did it. The opportunity comes and she did her best to guarantee the first position. This is the arena. After all, it is what it is. So if you are coming here, you need to go all in. So she did it. She got the first place, and she's moving to the next phase. It is what it is. The arena is like that.
Oh yeah, it is time for the big drivers in the world, actually. Not only Brazil, not only LATAM. It is great to see these forces, facing each other. Now, let me remind you that she's going to be moving forward in our championship, going into the next phase. So, great job. Obviously, we're talking about the phase 1 here, guys, and she has just moved to the quarterfinals. So, it's going to be good to see how she's gonna battle against the next drivers. If she's gonna, take, again, another nice advantage in the beginning, or she's gonna be more of a safer kind of driver and then try to fight after that. But it is a matter of fighting or dying, right, ㄚ? Because, again, Arena is a very tough competition that does not give you a second chance, guys. So I want to hear from the chat what they think that happened. What did you guys think? It was more of a bad moment or a bunch of bad moments by ㄚ, or would you say that Vixen totally deserved and she did the best she could? Tell me, chat.
Yeah, chat, go ahead and let us know your opinion. And in this moment, I will change the track here for Uptown or next track. And Lanex, just look at the ecran in your screen, because I think that we was showing as boss races, but it was just the first phase. Calm down, partner. We will go to the boss races.
Yeah, that's true, guys. So I apologize. I accidentally kept the label related to the boss race, as ㄚ said. But we are just in phase 1, so I'm gonna fix this. That's done. I already pressed the button, so now it's fine. It's going to be beautiful. Again, obviously that was not the boss race. It's far from now. So phase 1 for you guys. Yeah, I mean,
imagine, guys, starting with boss races.
I mean, how many bosses we have, right, to roll a championship if we're beginning with a boss? So
17, I think.
I think 17. Thank you so much. Call me Karan. He sent us 10 something. SAR. What is this money from? I have no idea. But good luck to everyone. This looks to be good. It is very good, my friends.
Good. I have no clue as well.
I mean, what is SAR? I don't know. Let me check.
But yeah, anyway. Lanex or challenge is already updated. You already can show to them now. Vixen already in the next phase, or we can move to the next race. What do you prefer?
I think we keep the beautiful image that we have. I don't want to show the challenge yet. I want people to see this image. Look at how beautiful it is. It's cool, it's nice. It's well prepped by our master Dani, our designer chief in our championship, so it's well done. So, as you said before, ㄚ, ㄚ versus Phantom. Guys, begin your predictions in the chat. We're gonna open up a poll for you, a survey in the chat to check how you guys think this is going to go down, as ㄚ is a known name, and I think Phantom as well. Have we casted him before? I can't recall, ㄚ.
Well, this is a new Phantom, let's say like that.
Alright, good. Good stuff.
ㄚ is an old face, and Phantom Jet is a new face. We get the Phantom, the ESL player, in some old arena seasons. But this is a new Phantom, let's say like that.
Good stuff. Yeah, let's see a new Phantom Dan, guys, how that's gonna roll. And I appreciate, again, the donate. I was checking here, obviously, it's Saudi, the Saudi currency, right? SAR, so thank you so much. Saudi Real or Saudi Rial equals. I appreciate it so much for the donation. Thank you so much, my friend. Call me Karan. Let's see how that's gonna roll, Sephia, because we already have the next game on the screen. We are talking about Phantom versus J-Queen. And let's talk about the cars as well. We have not touched on the topic of the cars. How is that gonna matter to Midtown, to Uptown?
Yeah, in the first race we had Huracan Evo Spider, pretty easy to drive, good handling, good nitro efficiency, good acceleration, and now we have another car just like the first one. But丂乇千ㄚ 911 GT3 is not that fast. But as both are using the same car, let's see if they will perform well, just mid or equal. I think that we can expect a good fight. J-King was talking with me before the tournament that he's not really playing so active like before. He was a bit out of the game in the last weeks, so he was feeling rusty. And Phantom Jet told me, well, now I think that we are equal in the same page, so it will be very, very good fight. So they are ready here. Let's go for it.
Let's roll this one, guys. We got no time to waste, as it is going to be a very special sequence of games. So double cam again, why not, right? Special feature by Arena Asphalt for y'all. Once more, on the left hand side, we're going to be taking a look. Let's see at who. Phantom with me, and on the right side we're gonna be taking a look at his opponent J-Queen. We have a very good start, and Sephia, things rolling very, very, very smoothly here. I would say in a very, very similar level of strength, as we begin to see that Phantom is trying to fight for the outside line of the turn, and there it is! We already have a knockdown! Not the one for our tournament!
Just at the start of the race, the ghost is gone and the knockdown comes.
Boy.
Oh my god. J-Queen took the advantage on the ramp again, just like Vixen did it before, and took the knockout. So now Phantom Jet will need to do his best to take it back and try to come close to J-Queen, because come on, Phantom, it is just 40% of the race. You can do that.
Oh, he's gonna have to work so much to undo this double, I'm gonna say double knockdown, not just one, but two. So he lost a lot of time, he lost a lot of ground on this second racetrack, and it seems to be the Firish, the best edition of Arena Asphalt we ever done, because we already have two, guys, not only one, but two knockdowns in two races, as J-Queen is gonna be crowning himself as potentially the winner of this one. Uptown in the United States of America, we're going to be seeing if he's going to confirm the result. 70% of the racetrack concluded. Sephia, I think he's already thinking about a dinner or lunch at least, and then after the next opponent.
I don't know about food, but about the race, J-King is actually thinking that he already have this victory in his hands.
Yeah.
And of course, he's doing a safe race, but even so, doing a good race line, doing some spins of shockwaves, having some fun, doing a great show for the audience, right? Almost 100% done, and he have the victory in his hands.
There it is, J-Queen takes this one, guys. So he's going to be your winner in our second game. Fantastic job. We're gonna have a chance of taking a look again, Sephia, at everything that happened here, especially in the beginning, because I want to see. Oops, I already got back to this. I'm like losing touch, guys. I'm so excited for the next that I'm cutting the highlights. I apologize. In the next game, I'm gonna be a little calmer after the game. I think it's excessive coffee. To be honest.
I have the best moments in my screen here. So I'm just looking how they did a good start, really good start, very similar, taking some air speeds in the tunnel. And after this, when they come out of the tunnel in the first turn, Queen just smashed Phantom against the wall just before
Yeah.
the ramp, and in the exactly moment that the ghost was gone. This was everything to define who will be the winner for this race. And just after this KD, Phantom crashed in the bridge part.
The bridge.
So yeah, he just lost all the chances that he had to catch up. This car is not so fast, but it is easy to drive, so it is almost impossible that Queen will do a big mistake and give the chance to Phantom catch back the position. So after a KD and a crash, almost impossible, and Queen show us that he was the winner. Now he will go to the next phase. So
Correct.
let's moving on.
Yeah. Wow. Game number 3. Guys, can you believe how fast we're going? So, yeah. R2G versus the Flash. It's time for you guys to begin rooting for one or the other. So let us know who's your favorite driver for the third race. Safia, it's going to be fantastic. Again, one mistake, right? One single mistake or slip, you're out. Your opponent's gonna explore that. And I love how tough Arena is, actually. That's why we are special as a tournament. The unique tournament of Arena Asphalt that just, you know, pushes you back home. If you are a little bit distracted, Safia, you know, if you are thinking about your girlfriend, your boyfriend, I don't know, you're going to lose. You're going to be kicked out. That's our event.
Yeah, and now we are moving to a new localization,
Ooh,
India.
let's talk about that.
Lanex, do you want to show the audience how beautiful is this track on India?
For sure, but before that, let me just make sure that I'm having the right race tracks for the people B classes. Yes,
big class. India T Rush will be
good.
our first race there, and third race in this competition, the Flash against R2G.
Beautiful
It will
stuff.
be amazing.
Yeah.
I personally, everyone know that we have a new track, Mount Fuji, but before the Mount Fuji, India was a new track there in the game. And this is so beautiful, with a rural air there. You have a nature vibe. It is so colored. You can see many beautiful views there. And of course, it is a top speed track. So we can expect people using top speed cars. And for B class, what is best, one of the bests, are this one, Volkswagen W12. And they got it golden, guys. So I'm waiting for an excited race. And I don't know, Lanex, this track have a lot of space. So I'm not really expecting KDs, but some crazy speed tricks maybe?
Right, let's see how that's gonna roll. I love to see the different. Let's let's celebrate the diversity on possibilities. It is going to be the case of India. So let's roll this one. The players are ready. We are ready. I am ready. And I promise I'm gonna show you the replays after this one. I'm not gonna just skip on this one. Double cam again. The Flash versus R2G. Are you ready? We are underway. As the Flash is gonna be on the left hand side and R2G is gonna be the driver on the right flank. Similar beginning. I can see the Flash is on a bad condition when it comes to the internet conditions. Safia, it is a similar beginning, and apparently the Flash is not totally behind. Like, he's not so far still.
Yeah, Flash is very close, because he could get 2 barrel rolls in the start. And now that we already have KDs on, they need to be careful, because we saw in the first 2 races that a KD can decide the race. So be careful, guys. Don't get KD and do your best for the win.
No, do your best, because you're gonna be totally compensated for that. As we already have it, and we're already having this moment, R2G leading the pack. He's going for it. He's sensing the victory. As I want to say thank you so much for 4 big PP for the donation of 2 British pounds, I guess. 2 British British pounds.
€2.
€2. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Diego, Sniper RPG, and my M8 in the Gulag. Thank you so much for staying with us. Sefia S, the Flash, is feeling. He's feeling the moments. You know, I think he believes, but physically speaking, he's falling behind. It's so fast. I don't know if he's gonna be able to pass R2G this one.
Yeah, and Flash is not making big mistakes, but even silly mistakes can decide the race when you have a great pilot in the other side of the track. And
Yeah.
R2G is a great pilot. He is doing a great race line, taking all the advantage that he can, doing a great manager of his nitro, and keep the car on top speed, on the best speed, I can say. You can see that he is taking all the ramps, all the
Yep.
advantage that he can. And Flash is not making big mistakes, but he's not taking a good advantage as R2G is doing.
Yeah, I would say R2G doing a very good job exploring all the ramps, the rarer ramps as well. He's not forcing those lines, especially on the inside side or portion of the turns, especially. And we're going to get to 90% of the racetrack concluded, guys. So it is the case of R2G being the RPG of our arena Asphalt and detonating, smashing the Flash in this one, because he's going to be the one to take this victory. He's going to claim the first spot, Sefia. So it is a matter of celebrating and thinking about the next enemy.
Celebrating in the most traditional way in Asphalt, right, Lanex? Doing a 360 or crashing at the end.
For sure. You celebrate, man, because, you know, victories don't come as easy always. As we can take a look at the best moments of this race. And Sefia, I'm going to say this. A very, very similar beginning on both sides. I think that R2G in this case, he played very safely and very loyally. He wasn't a guy, you know, that tried to use any kind of toxic or bad trick. So he was able to manage the momentum, and he managed the control that he had over the racetrack. And as you said, a nice exploration when it comes to the ramps, and that was it. That was enough.
Yeah, both did a good start. Flash started even a bit better because he could do 2 barrel rolls in the ramps, but it was not enough for take the advantage for the first position. R2G could do a great racer line, doing his best on top speed, and this car is a good car for this track. He have a good handling and good speed, so if you can manage your nitro good enough and don't abuse drifts, losing a lot of speed, you can do a good race. And I think that R2G did a better work than the Flash, and that's why he is moving to the next phase.
Oh yeah, it's time to think about the next race, guys, as we are prepping for y'all the 4th racetrack. So take a look with us again at the brackets as we have them on the stream to talk about Portero versus Sui. And I want to know who the chat is gonna love more, Sefia, because it is the case of another very cool game.
Yeah, it will be very interesting, to be honest, because I don't know how Sui will play against Portero, but I know Portero very well because he is my teammate and he is pretty good. He is pretty good. So can I say that I'm rooting for my teammate, or as an organizer I can't say that? Of
course you can. You can root for anyone you want. I mean, you can be smart. Listen, you can say your heart is with Portero, but, you know, your brain is totally loving the match. You can, you know, you can put it that way.
Yeah, it is a good way to. It is a good way and safe way to be free. Let's say like that.
Thank you so much, Tech Guru Summit Gaming, for the donation of 40. I don't know if this is rupias. Guys, you're testing our capacity. Yeah. Oh, see, I still have some international culture. Thank you so much. He's rooting for Sui. You think Sui is gonna win here in the village festivity race, Sefia? Oh wow.
Yeah, I think Sui, forgive me if I'm making a big mistake here, but I think that Sui is from India and this race will be in his house, let's say like that.
Sure.
I really hope that I'm not doing a great mistake here.
No.
And forgive me if I'm doing, but yeah, I think that he will like to play in this localization. And now for our surprise, we have a new car here, Lanex.
Interesting.
It will be pretty interesting.
Nice. So what we talking about now, Sefia? Tell us, walk us through the new cars. I can tell it's they are B classes, obviously, but
it's a Lamborghini.
Yeah, Lamborghini. But like, what can that impact on the racetrack?
It's a good question. It will be not my first
Option?
choice, let's say like that, my first option for this kind of track, but maybe it was a good option for them because they are trying find a car that both have golden. Let's say something important here, guys, to the audience. Arena is just like the name says, you can choose your weapons, but we let all the players free to try find out a car that both have golden, and in this way do a fair match, let's say like that.
Yes.
But it is not something that is a rule for Arena. They can, for example, take Huracan versus F1LM if they want. They can choose the best weapon possible because this is an arena. But of course, they are trying to make everything fair and pick the same car. So now we have a new Lamborghini here. Totally different. I think that it is the first time I see this Lambo in the arena tracks. So let's see how it will perform, Lanex. They are ready here, and you?
Let's roll. I'm so ready. Listen, guys, I slept yesterday night ready to cast arena. I was 1 week ago ready to cast arena, and obviously now I'm so ready to roll arena again. Arena Asphalt, the toughest competition you're gonna see internationally speaking on the Asphalt Unite. On a community level, of course. Let's just hop into the game. Enough of talking, enough of BS. Let's see how these guys are gonna be rolling their cars. As we're gonna have Mia Khalifa on the left and Sui on the right hand side. It is going to be already a very, very cool battle between them. We see both exploring the ramps, of course. Sefia, a lot of rollings in the air, but you gotta prevent yourself from staying up there for so long to not lose speed.
Yeah, the ropes are something interesting. They can give you a big advantage, but at some time, sometimes not. If you get a ramp in the wrong angle, you will go so high and it will make you lose speed. But if you take it in the right way, it will give you a lot of advantage. So we are seeing Sui and Portero doing the best to take the ramps in the right way and get the most advantage possible. Sui is very, very close to Portero. I think that we can have a good fight here, Lanex.
Oh, we're having such a great fight to see that the space is not so spread apart between both of them. Both of them putting the hours, putting the work to have the compensations and potentially win this one, even though we can say, obviously, that Mia is a little bit of ahead than Sui, so we potentially have an advantage that he's gonna have to keep exploring. Guys, let's see how things are gonna roll until the end. Is gonna be dialed in to get points to see how they're gonna work on this one, Sefia, because it is very much kind of a game of details, right? So whomever makes mistakes as well is going to be very much behind. But I can say Sui did not have an early game or a mid game that he wanted. He's fighting for that. He's not just quite yet.
Yeah, it seems that Sui is fighting against the car because Portero is going very, very well. He's controlling the car precisely, having always nitro for some ramps or even when he need to recover speed. And Sui is trying to catch up in the best way possible, but he's always behind. Like, if he is always like 1 second behind or something like that, doing his best, but his nitro management, maybe we need to be a bit better to be able to beat Portero, because Portero is doing a great work here.
He's doing a great job. Yeah, let's remind you that Portero is using that nickname, so it's Portero on the left side. Great driver, so far so good, doing a very good job. And obviously,
Wow.
Taking all the seconds he can. Beautiful work here to win this one as we approach the 100% mark. It is going to be Portero ahead in the championship.
I don't know how Sui didn't wreck in the last ramps, guys, because what a crazy barrel roll or jump or whatever was it he did there. I don't know. I really don't know how he didn't wreck. Even so, Portero was 4 seconds ahead. So if he wrecks there, it will be no difference at the end.
It's gonna be no difference, I know. Yeah, that kind of mistake. But again, before that, during the entirety of the racetrack, I think he was a little bit behind. He was not feeling himself, on his best day to fight. Not so close, not so aggressive as well. So that's when you're gonna maybe lose to an opponent who's like locked in, who's focused, as Portero was today. So good job by him. Yeah, using all the ramps, using all the turns, as we could see. Beautiful stuff. As I'm gonna be cutting back to the cameras. The chat is loving, right? I see you guys loving the victory of Portero. Thanks for rooting for him, and let's keep going with this thing, Sefia, because now
I'm just trying to figure out if they are rooting for Portero or for the Carter that he chose to use the nickname, right?
Who knows?
I will not say this name because we don't want a strike here on YouTube, right, Lanex?
For sure, yeah. So yeah, guys, obviously improving the next rules books for our championships to prevent potentially dangerous names. So yeah, as Sefia has asked Portero, use a reasonable name, but then that's what he brings to the championship. And we gotta deal with that, but we're not gonna mention. I don't want to take your channel down. I think your channel is doing great. So, please help us, Portero. Okay? If this channel falls down to the ground, it's your fault, Portero. I'm gonna go to your house.
Portero, everything is your fault now.
Yes.
So, Lanex, 4 races are gone. We already have 4 players in the next phase. Starting to give a new color for the arena, right?
Yeah.
And we have 4 races more to go. Now we are going to Greenland Ice Road Circuit, and it will be very interesting because it is another track with a lot of space and different roads as well. So I don't know. Especially for Ice Road Circuit, for me it's one of the best roads in Greenland. I really enjoy doing races in this track, and I want to see how the players will be going because, well, we can expect a great match. Dr. Jill against Rev Carlotta. They are both great players, so let's see what we can expect for this. And you already can see, guys, in your screen, this beautiful image for Greenland. Challenging track in some places, like the Jazers section, the ice on boat section. You can wreck there, trying to doing some speed tricks. So, well, let's see what will happen. We already have Dr. Chu here in the room, just waiting for Carlotta join. And in this meantime, do you like ice like in Greenland? I know that you live in a place that you have a lot of snow.
Yeah.
What can you say to us about drive in snow, Lanex?
Well, okay, I'm gonna say this. I've been to Finland, I've been to Sweden, and also here in the United States, there's a lot of snow. I have driven in snow. It's so cool. but you gotta go slow. You know, if you are a bad driver, as I am, you gotta drive slow in the snow, Sefia, because you want to avoid accidents. If you are a good driver like my wife, and then yeah, you can like speed, or these guys playing the championship, you can speed as much as you want, because it is going to be great to see them rolling in Greenland. Guys, Greenland, for you guys who don't live in the United States. It's going to be great, and I wanna just quickly, Sefia, say hi to Crimson Vixen in the chat. You did great, Vixen. Thanks for rolling the arena with us. Look at her.
It was amazing, Vixen. Thank you. And I'm very excited waiting for your next race. But now we need to focus on Dr. Jill and Carlotta.
Oh, I like his
Carlotta
nickname.
with Erling Haaland.
I like that. Erling Haaland. Sing with me, chat. Haaland.
Yeah.
Haaland. Ta, 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 ta. So, Gel versus
Everyone-
Haaland. Woo.
Everyone joining the meme.
Oh my god.
We are ready here. I hope you are ready, Lanex, and let's do this race.
Let's do this race, guys, because we do not stop at the Arena Asphalt, your toughest competition when it comes to Asphalt Unite. So, yeah, take my hand, take Sefia's hair, and let's go to the game with the double cam, which is a special feature by Arena Asphalt. You can tell Gel on the, or Gel, or Chill. How did you say that, Sefia? Gel. Gel? Gal?
I
How
don't
do you like
know.
his name?
I think that you can call him
Gel.
Gel. I don't know.
Woo!
But
Gel!
yeah, let's focus on the race. Haaland or Carlotta is already ahead, but Jill is very, very close.
Jill.
Very, very close. I think that we can expect some crazy tricks here, or even a KD here. We never know. They both got 911 again, GT3 RS for the car. It is not a faster car, but yeah, it is a great car to drive, especially in a race that you can wreck when you try some crazy speed tricks. So let's go how they will go, how they will manage, and for now, Carlotta is doing a great job.
Very good job, very good job. I'm gonna call Haaland. It's cooler. You know, we're in Greenland, and he is a man from Norway. So, Dr. Jill versus Haaland. And as of now, Haaland is taking the leadership. He crosses the lap 1 line. So it is halfway, guys, for us to see who's gonna be winning this one. Let's see how he's gonna roll in these very, very tough and sharp turns, because we know this is a very interesting area as well, and potential spot for collisions. But so far, so good for him. Or for her, we don't know. Carlotta, Haaland, and Dr. Jill is just trying to, you know, fix whatever he can. Sefia, it is a very tough race for Jill. We're approaching the 70%. He's trying to explore those little, you know, those little ramp corners as well as he flies into the sky to try to do the best he can. But I don't know about Dr. Jill. He seems far and far from Carlotta.
Yeah, Dr. Jill, I come as I'm watching Carlotta here. I don't know what exactly happens that make Jill lose this speed, because he was so close. He was so close. And now Carlotta even can't see him in the mini-map, so he just need to do a good job, because 98% he have the victory.
It's done and dusted! Haaland! In Asphalt as well. I'm gonna try to sing here. I better not sing. I'm just gonna cast. Because Erling Haaland does a better job, Carlotta, with the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Beautiful stuff, Sefia. Let's take a look at all the best moments. It was such a great competition from the beginning, from the get-go, as we say, as we have the ghost time. And then, at this point, you see Dr. Gel kind of behind already, right? Already feeling the toughness of the encounter, of the battle. Now, Haaland a bit ahead, and the beginning of the racetrack was the best moment for Gel or Jill to try to, you know, catch up, right? To get close. But was just not possible.
They
I
are
don't know.
pretty close. They
Yeah.
was pretty close. I was even expecting that some KD could happen, because they are so close. We could see in the minimap both cars just side by side there. And after it, in the middle of race, especially in the second lap, I don't know what happens there, but you make a mistake, I'm sure, and he just lost a lot of time. We can see in the end of the race, he was 3 seconds behind Carlotta. So even if he didn't wreck or got KD'd, something very, very wrong happens in his race line and made this difference appear in the end. And
For sure.
well, Arena is just one chance, guys. Any mistake that you commit and you will be out. So now Harlan or Carlotta is going to the next race. And chat, please put here in the chat that Lanex is our goat, because after casting he's singing here.
Yeah, we're gonna be singing, we're gonna be cast, we're gonna be doing everything we need to do, guys, as we have a chance of taking a look at the next game. See, 5 of them already rolling. I wanna ask you, which tournament stream is faster than ours? I cannot find, because in 1 hour we already destroyed 5 games. We already, sent home 5 drivers, as we're gonna be going to Unknown versus Matifaki, right, Seth? Tell us about this game, tell us about this battle.
Well, Unknown is live, is a great player, very well known YouTuber as well.
Ooh.
Great YouTuber, let me
Good.
say like that. And Machi Fake, is a great and beloved teammate as well, just like Portero. And he is a good player. He will not be behind of Unknown. So I'm expecting a great fight between these both players, because it will be another race in Greenland, another great opportunities to crazy speed tricks, and let's see how they will perform, because I'm pretty sure that Machi, as an old face in Arena, want to keep going for the next phase. And Unknown in the other side, as his first time, I'm pretty sure that he want to mark his name in this edition and moving to the next phase as well. So it will be great. Let me put this question on the chat. Who
I was gonna ask you.
Win?
Roll a nice poll. Let's see how things gonna be rolling and how people will vote. As we have a lot of good friends in the chat, especially our very much friends Soapy Bar, one of our sponsors, one of our big prime partners. So thank you so much. And I'm gonna take the chance, Seth, to talk about our dear sponsors, if you allow me real quick. Bring into the screen our beautiful sponsors and partners, guys. Help us, all right, with the championship. Keep hitting the like, keep sharing the stream, because we have Soapy, we have a lot of good friends, and Sefia. It is a pleasure to be doing this championship. It's an honor to be here in this tournament, organized independently and not affiliated or sponsored by or endorsed by Gameloft. So it is good to have you guys here with us.
Yeah, it is amazing having these guys with us, and all the support that they gave us. It is what is making possible to keep this tournament going, doing these beautiful arts that you are seeing, all this production, all these double cams and everything special that you can see, and of course the prizes for the champion, and why not maybe a new boss, right? So if you wanna help us and be our sponsors, just message me on Discord or even on Instagram, and you can do the same with Lanex in his Instagram. Just message us and say, hey, I want to be sponsored for the arena. I want to show my brand there.
Your company,
Can you add me, and we will be talking with you. It will be a great pleasure to have you here with us. And Lanex, my dear partner, we have the next race ready. Let's go.
Let's go, let's roll this one. Guys, Unknown versus Matifaki. Who is going to win this one? Based on the chat, I mean, let's talk about how people are voting, right? Because that matters as well. 86% of the votes for unknown, and 14%, 15 now believing on Matifake. Sefia, what are they going to do as we are on the way with Matifake on the left side and Unknown on the right side? Unknown is already so much faster on the right off the bat. Wow, what did he do here, Sefia? Amazing job.
He done an amazing job at
Wow.
this start. Even after this overspin, he could still catch the first position.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Machi! He left the track. He make
Ooh.
Unknown life so easy now, Lanex.
Matifake! Come on, dude. Oh my god, what a situation. Yeah, so potentially bad decision or a bad situation rolling, and he's maybe out of this one, guys. I know he's gonna be rolling the racetrack in a very nice pace. You can take a look at him. You can see how chill he is. He's thinking about tomorrow's dinner. He, you know, doesn't have a lot of preoccupations in the head, in the mind at this point.
I don't know what happens with Machi, but he just disconnected after crashing his car. And we know, guys, everyone know, in the arena we have a rule, a ruler's book, to be honest. And one of these rules is that we don't allow range kit. This is not nice, guys.
Not nice.
Yeah, Machi, so sorry. We will be watching Unknown just have fun alone in this track, and Unknown is moving forward.
Yeah, so when we say rage kit, guys, you know, the attitude of leaving the game before it ends, it represents for us and in many other spaces a posture that is against the sportsmanship. So you cannot behave that way, especially in a competition that is streamed, and especially on a competition that is, you know, embraced by the community, as in this case. So we're gonna be taking precautions and attitudes. Don't worry about that. Our championship is here to ensure the best environment and conditions for everybody. But as you said, Sefia, Unknown up in the competition. We're gonna be showing him until the end because we value his work, his efforts. So we're gonna be showing him crossing the winning line, and 100% is gonna get to the screen, Sefia. It's a matter of time.
Now Unknown can just have fun there, have no pressure anymore. No one is trying to steal his position. So he can just enjoy and show us how beautiful Greenland is.
Yes, for sure. Nice racetrack, guys. So yeah, so let's talk about the next game in a bit, as we're seeing Unknown ropping this one, Sefia. And I want to take the chance of letting our people know that after the 8 games of the phase 1, we're going to be going to commercials real quick, and then we're going to be going back into quarterfinals, which is going to be amazing as well. And also, if we ever get, guys, to 250 people in the stream, we're going to be giving you some secret bonuses in the chat. So help us to share the stream. We are halfway, Sefia. We are like having 120 people now, so we can definitely do that.
Yeah, and Lanex, I'm getting a message here from Machi.
Okay.
And Machi is saying to me that he didn't disconnect. He lost his internet connection.
Ooh.
So he is asking us if it is possible to redo this race, match.
Well,
so let me check with Unknown if he agree.
Beautiful.
With
See,
this.
guys, when you have an experienced tournament manager, that's what happens. Sefia knows what to do exactly in each situation. She's going to ask Unknown, and I don't know, Sefia. I was gonna ask the chat as well, but I don't think it's going to be necessary, because if Unknown says it's fine, then it's fine, right? But I don't know. We're gonna have enough.
I would like to listen the chat as well. What do you think, guys? This is fair to redo this race, or in your position, do you think that the victory is for Unknown and we move on?
Well, I see a lot of no's. Not allowed. No, nah. No. A lot of different kinds of no's.
Yeah, Karen is saying Unknown don't agree with this.
Well, let's see what's gonna happen. His final word's gonna be the decided, guys, but love the chat, bringing life to this discussion.
Yeah. Cynics is saying, don't accept connection excuses. Well, you know what, Cynics? We need to check with both players. If they want to redo it, we will accept their word after all, in the end.
Yeah, we're gonna be checking, guys, what is going to be happening as we are dropping the phase 1, and I want to show you real quick as Sefia is rolling stuff in the backstage, a little bit of the racetracks we're having and maps. We are rolling Greenland, and as of the game number 6, obviously we're talking about Airport Escape. We're going to be having up ahead the final 2 games, alright, so games 7 and 8, rolling in the Middle West, excuse me, in this case, Middle West, with Gold Rush and Canyon Launch. So be ready for United States again, as that's what we did in the beginning of these B-class races. In our arena, Asphalt, Sefia, what is happening there? Do we have any updates?
Nothing for now. I'm still waiting Unknown to say something. And people will say here that in the past, when Jäger versus Scribbles was happening the same, they didn't redo, and Unknown took his decision. He said, no, we will not redo the race. He is against it, so the victor go to Unknown. Let me update our brackets here and putting Unknown victory.
As Seth is updating the brackets, guys, we're just showing for y'all the first round here, so don't worry, we're gonna be showing the full brackets real soon in this stream, right? You're gonna be able to see who won and who is out. Now, as of this moment, we are going to be talking about the next game, which is going to be RPM Nick versus Eliezer. So let us know in the chat who you're rooting for. Do you want RPM Nick to win, or do you want Eliezer to move on the championship? We are talking about the game number 7. This is the second last of the first phase, Sefia. So let's roll a poll as well for people to say what they want in the chat. Good stuff. I mean, it's a clan player, right? So we're talking about RPM Nick. I mean, you don't have RPM if you're not good, right? Before the Nick. So Nick is going to be showing qualities versus Eliezer.
Yeah, and when we talk about RPM, everyone already know that a good player will come, right?
Yes.
So it is what everyone is waiting for. But Eliezer is not bad, guys. You can see his streams. You can see his quality when he is playing on the MP especially, but Arena is totally different, guys. And talking about different, Lanex, we are moving to US Midwest. Do you like US Midwest?
I like it, I like it. I think it's a lot of desert, so you need to like dust, you need to like, this kind of stuff. Not a lot of plants. So I like it though, makes me thirsty, makes me want to drink more beers. So I love the the Middle West rolling here in the championship as well. Let's see how the guys will deal with this, as we're going to have 2 racetracks inside of the same map. So Sefia, we're going to be wrapping, as I said before, the B-class races in the United States as well. We begin in New York, and we're going to be ending this in Middle West. Let me know your thoughts about this. Is it going to be tough?
Yeah, we start in US and we will end in US. It is nice because after all the championship, we will do the boss races in Nevada. That it is US again. So what a good way to do this tournament, right? And Lanex, we have a very important question in the chat. People are Hyper Little Bro is asking, do match cards for arena or specific requirements? Guys, the minimum garage level for arena is level 20. It is a new rule that starts in this edition, because we know if you have a pretty low level garage, it will be a bit hard to find a card that you can compete in a fair position with other player. So of course, if you have a 60 level guy, even better because you will have more options. But level 20 is the minimal, and we always start with B class, A class, and the last, the biggest final will be S class. So make sure that you will have some good weapons to do a fair competition on the arena if you will apply for the tournament. Remember, applying is totally free, and all this tournament is possible just because our sponsors. Thank you very much again, guys.
Yes, once more, thank you to all of our sponsors and partners, everybody helping us. We also have Gonkas with us in the staff right here in the backstage, helping us, you know, to have a better experience, to talk to you guys, as he's also helping us in the backstage. So thank you, Gonkas. Thank you to Solar, all right, Sephia's husband, also helping us with a lot, the check-ins, the reviewings, observing things. We have a team, guys.
Yeah.
So yes,
Keeping the chat under control.
Exactly, right? Because the chat loves some confusions and some debates and some heat. But let's go to the game. They seem to be ready.
Yeah, we are ready here, and let's go.
Let's go for a big PP, €2. That's his last donation in this case. Nick Win. This for us. Shouts out to, yes. Let's just go to the game. I don't know who that is. Double Cam feature again by our Arena Asphalt, as we have RPM Nick on the left hand side. Sephia fighting for his life, and Eliezer is fighting as well for space. This has to be the toughest battle so far. These two guys really real close. Let's see how things gonna be rolling after the ghost time is over. It's going to keep so interesting and so spicy as Eliezer takes the leadership, but he's followed real close. You can tell that Nick is, chasing him and taking the back position, but is still behind.
Wow, so close. I really thought that it was ending as a KD. We can see both side by side all the time. So close, so exciting. And oh my god, Eliezer!
No way.
No way. I think that he wrecked. It was not a KD. In my camera here, it's a bit hard to understand. I think that he hit the wall there. Invisible wall just before the ramp section. And now Nikki life will be easy, or a bit more easy than before, because Eliezer was so close. This was a so good race. Oh no, this is unfortunate for Eliezer. Oh.
Very unfortunate. Yeah, guys, that's what an arena is made of. Two gladiators. If you make one mistake, it's going to be deadly. And RPM Nick is rolling towards the victory. 80% of the racetrack concluded. He is really doing it all so well, so nicely now, to put his name ahead on the quarterfinals of our Arena Asphalt, as we are concluding the first phase of the championship. And it's just going nicely. See, he doesn't have to risk anything, doing the safest spots and paths and, tricks. Sephia, it is the case of him winning this one versus Eliezer.
Yeah, Eliezer as elite team member, I feel so sorry for you, mate. Oh my god, it was a great race at the start. I can't understand exactly what happens there. This section, especially in the first lap, we have a train coming from the other side to our side, in our direction, when we are driving the car there. So I don't know exactly what is going on, if Eliezer hit the train or if he hit the wall in the right side of the track. I can't understand exactly in my point of view, in my camera, because as a spectator, we don't have exactly the same image that is happening in the player game, in the player screen. So we can't be so precise in this analysis. But I think that this exactly moment, until this moment, they are so close.
They were so close.
Oh my god, the race was so exciting. What unfortunately and a bad luck this wreck, because oh my god, I wanted to see this excited race until the end, Lanex.
And we said it, right? It was from the get-go, it was already very, very even, meaning both drivers were occupying the same spaces and doing so well. And they had it all. I mean, they had it all to take the game to the very last second, as I said. So just not happening this time for Eliezer. He's going to have to train more. He's going to have to take a look at this terrain. People in the chat were calling it an invisible terrain, right? That took him off.
Yeah, invisible terrain. Yeah, invisible pin, right?
Crazy stuff, guys.
But yeah, unfortunately.
Anyways, Eliezer out, but I was gonna just say real quick that RPM Nick already had the people by his side. He had 68% of votes. A lot of people, of course, said about Eliezer, but that's what it is, right? It's a high-level competition, Seth. It's all in the details.
Yeah, it is always details, especially when the race is so competitive like the last one. My God, Lanex. I'm just thinking here, why we have this train there? Damn it ruins the fun.
It does, but talking about fun, we're gonna have the 8th game, guys, now, Jax versus Immortal. So just vote for us, who's gonna be winning this one. The last game, the last race to wrap the first phase up, Jax versus Immortal. So let us know who's going to be the winner as we're going to be, closing this first moment of the championship. It is a pleasure to be with you guys today. 1 hour and a half, just rolling so fast, Seth. I can't believe we're already at 1 hour and a half on and streaming for people and with people here. It's a great championship. It's a great weekend. It's a great Saturday. It's the biggest arena, I'm gonna say, Asphalt United ever saw before.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Lanex. And I'm very, very happy to see the arena going so well like this.
So well.
Let's pray that it keeps going like that. And we already have the last race of this phase ready, Lanex. Let's go.
Let's roll. No reason to wait at all, guys. Jax versus Immortal again. Let's go to the canyons. Oh my God, let's see how that's gonna roll. Double cam again for y'all. Oh my God, I'm so excited, Sefia. This is going to be so interesting. 2 tags as well. So these guys come from teams. It's just a matter of seeing how this is going to roll and who's going to be stronger. As we're going to have Immortal on the left side and Jax on the right side. And let me say this, Immortal already taking advantage.
Immortal already took the advantage, but Jax is just behind him, just close. We are seeing a pretty common start, very, very similar for the other race, but this is another track, so let's see how they will take advantage for all this space that they have for speed tricks. We know that this track have a lot of special space for
Look
this.
how beautiful
and
this is.
They both choose a car with a lot of nitro. So the nitro efficiency will not be a problem with Carrera GT. This Porsche is amazing for, especially for nitro. Even if it is not the faster car, it is an easy car to drive. So if you do mistakes, the car will not be so hard with you. The car will help you to recover. Let's see if they can do something that will make us excited like before.
Let's see who's gonna come out on top, guys. Who's gonna be having the top spot in the end of the day. Oh, and that's a knockdown for Immortal right there. He suffered. I mean, both of them have a poor connection conditions. It seemed to me that Immortal was kind of out, but then he was back. It was a little confusing situation over there, but Jax is still behind, and he's occupying the number 2.
Yeah, for a moment I told you that Immortal wrecked there.
I know, right?
It was what I was seeing here as well. From Jack's point of view.
Yes.
Immortal just disappeared for a moment and then he appeared again. But yeah, we know how the poor connections can work in this game, right, guys? The connections between countries and the hotspot is not the best one. So yeah. This can make some traps for the caster.
Sefia, he's immortal, the chat is saying. That's why he's alive. Even after wrecking Nothing's gonna take him down. It is going to be NFS Immortal, the one that never dies, except after crossing the winning line. Then he wrecks.
Yes, except in our screen.
Except in our stream.
Immortal is immortal, indeed. I agree.
My God. That's the line of the championship. Beautiful stuff. Jax, you cannot do anything else here, buddy. He's going to be winning anyway. So there it is. We had a very, very beautiful and tough beginning, Sepia. And then after that, I would say Jax began losing seconds. And then Immortal was faster to do those turns and also explore the ramps. And, you know, it was a matter of time. And then both of them actually wrecking, I believe. But even so, Immortal is immortal. He's alive.
Yeah, this poor connection, you can see both with red signals after the end of the race. It means that the connection between them and the server game is a bit bad. Yep. So this kind of thing can happen. Some replays can show you teleporting, the car blinking or something random like that. But at the end, Immortal didn't wreck at all, and he could get the win from the beginning until the end without any problem. Jax was pretty close at the start, but he couldn't get all the advantage that Immortal could. So now Jax is saying goodbye for the arena, and Immortal are moving forward for the next phase.
Alrighty, Immortal moving ahead in the championship, guys. That's what we have as of now. We're going to be showing before the breaks. Stay with us because we're going to be showing the brackets updated for y'all, right? We don't joke. We don't take time. We, you know, me and Sepia and our team, we do it all happen to you in the same time. So we already have interesting stuff to show people, Sepia. Let's talk about that because I want to see those names in our brackets. Let me say this. It is getting tough. And whomever makes more mistakes now is going to be out. And this is one of the best, this is one of my favorite moments in Arena Asphalt, to be honest, Sepia, because it is a matter of like who not only is technically good, but also who has the mental control about the situations, right?
Mental control, and I will put something more on this, a bit of spice on top of it. Please. You need to have some luck as well. Because now we are moving to cars, to A-class cars, and these cars are faster than the other ones. As you can see in the brackets, we will have Vixen versus J-Queen, R2G versus Portero, Carlota versus Unknown, and Nikki versus Immortal. Great races with A-class car and in faster tracks. This is the point. Faster cars in faster tracks. We know that everything possible can happen, especially because with faster cars, the physics start to act in the races. So maybe we can see some wrecks because crazy physics. Maybe we can see some cars cleaning the walls when it is not supposed to happen. Never know. But before it, I think that we need a little break.
We're gonna do a quick break, guys, as Sepia said, and then right after it, it's super fast, we promise you, we are going to be bringing to y'all the A-class races so we can know where we're gonna be checking the next alive drivers in our Arena Asphalt for y'all today. Stay with us, I'm gonna be right back.
promise, I told you guys in all the last week that we will have some surprises here for you and for everyone that come to watch the stream, right? So be ready, open your game, go to redeem page because the first code will be dropping just now. Lanex, show them the code, please.
Yeah, you ready, guys? Open the game. It's gonna be faster. It's gonna take this one. First code is on the screen. Sefia, this is a lot. 170k credits. Are you kidding me? Let's see who's gonna be fast.
Yeah, it helps a lot, especially because we know that a new Drive Syndicate is coming. So all the credits that you can get is very good. So take these credits and bring your invite your friends to join us, because if we get 150 players here watching the stream, I will give you one more credit, and the last big challenge is 250 persons here to get the last code, guys. So let's work on it. I know that you can help us with this.
Yeah, so pay attention, guys. Help us, okay? And then we're gonna help you. So there it is, some nice credits rolling today, as I said. The next goal is 150 people in the chat and then 250. Sefia, we are in a moment where we're gonna be talking about the last 8 drivers alive. We already had the beginning of the championship having 16, now we're down to 8. Let's take a look at the brackets as they are now at this moment with the updated names. Moving forward, we talked about Crimson Vixen, the lady, the maiden we have in the championship, lady. Now fighting RPM J-Queen, so it's gonna be quite a battle, right?
Yeah, we already could see that Vixen is not that, how can I see the lady in dangers that need to be saved? No, she can defend herself. Yeah. She can KD you as well. Yes. So J-Queen, you need to take a look at this race. Be careful and do a great job there if you want to win, or Vixen will put you out of the tournament. And just after this great fight, we will have another one with R2G and Portero. What can we say? Both great players and very experienced players in the MP. Everything can happen, especially, again talking, in a fast track with fast cars. So I think that we can have some exciting moments there. And after it, we will have Carlota versus Unknown. Unknown had an easy life, let's say like that, because Machi couldn't finish the race. Yeah, I will not enter in the case if it was a range kit or if it was internet issues. But the truth is, Unknown had an easy win. So now he will fight against Carlota. Let's see if another track, faster track again, and another player against him will make his life a bit more difficult this time. And in the last one, Immortal versus Nikki. Nikki that was doing the most exciting race in the first phase before the invisible train, like the chat told us.
Yeah.
And Immortal that was, I don't know, wrecking but not wrecking, giving a heart attack on the caster. So now let's see how they will perform on this. But our first race will be Vixen versus J-Queen in a new localization, Lanex. We are going to Himalayas, deep down. This second race, R2G versus Portero, will be Cave Heat. And then we are moving to Cairo, Carlota versus Unknown and Nilo in Nilo River. And then Nikki versus Immortal in the most famous track in this game, 1,000 Minarets. Great tracks, guys. Everyone loves these tracks. So what we can expect? I am expecting some big races and big fights and faster cars, of course. So let's call the players to join us.
Yes.
Where is Vixen and J-Queen.
Yeah, we're gonna take a look at the beautiful images of Himalayas. The Himalayas, guys, as Sefia said, getting these two maps, and it's gonna be cool to see Himalayas in Cairo. I think, you know, they are amongst the top ones here. We always see them on all the editions of Arena Asphalt as well. And as we are bringing the players, let's take a look then at the Himalayas. Sefia, good stuff. Again, who doesn't like some mountainy kind of racetrack, right? So it's a lot of terrain change. It's a lot to do there. Let's see who's gonna explore that best, because now it's do or die. As we said before, Vixen gonna have to fight for her life versus an RPM player. So J-Queen is gonna be ready for this as well.
And J-Queen have a good experience on Arena. He was here playing before.
He was,
so
yeah.
he know what it is to expect there. Vixen in the other side is the first time that she plays the arena, and she already in the second phase. So I think that the first impact that the nervous will get you in the first race is already done. Now she can play with more calm and conscious, why not to say, and it will be good for her to performance. I think she can perform better now without this nervous from the first race for the first participation in a tournament and everything. So now I think that it can be a very, very good fight, very, very good match to watch. Something really nice race there.
For sure. Let's see how she's going to be fighting this one, guys. As we know that Vixen is ready for the game, you can tell that she has the ready set, and J-Queen is still getting prepped. It's going to be quite a battle, so thanks guys again for watching our Arena Asphalt with us today. Appreciate you so much for staying with us. It is a long championship. As we know, Sefia, we begin and we finish the championship in the same day because we want to bring the whole experience to people. We want to bring all those time zones together as well. It's a challenge, right? So guys, if you don't know what we're talking about, stay with us. We're gonna chat more about that. It's tough to put drivers from all over the globe to play against each other. We're underway, Sefia, as J-Queen is gonna be on the left-hand side and Crimson's Vixen is gonna be on the right side. Similar cars, similar paths, similar beginnings.
Similar beginning, but at least until now, different strategies. And thank you, Lanex, our producer, that we have both cameras, double cameras here, because same car with same colors, guys. It will be a mess to know who was in the front and who was behind. Now, Vixen is doing a great race, but she's a bit ahead, a bit behind, and J-Queen is trying the best to keep his race line and do the first position as safe as possible. So let's see if she can get back this position, if Vixen can recover, or if J-Queen will take the leadership until the end.
Let me say this, she's getting close, she's feeling the moment, she's feeling that it's possible as she crosses the lap 1 line. She's behind, but not as much. Now let's see if she's gonna be trying some you know, special tricks or special abilities here against J-Queen. It could pay dividends. It could be interesting. She could get so much closer maybe, but then you got to talk about J-Queen doing such a solid work, such a solid job so far, staying ahead as we get to the 70% of the racetrack concluded. Let's see how this is going to be ending, guys. A lot of nice tricks, a lot of nice work on the air, especially we see now that they're so close. And Vixen, she was this close to pass, but there it is. J-Queen, he wrecked, he is out, and Vixen is gonna take this one again, Seth, again using the collisions. Vixen once more does this.
Vixen, what a good luck, girl. Wow. J-Queen, what a bad luck. My guy, you tried your best in a speed trick, in this crazy speed trick, taking the ramp and trying to do wall ride inside the right road, on top of the right road, but it ends bad for you because you wreck against the left wall, against the cliff. So Vixen, you are with your lucky on top of the day, I can say.
She's been so lucky, so lucky. That's true. So listen, she was behind j:queen on the beginning. She was fighting for her life. She had no clue of whatever was gonna happen. We had a lot of traffic right there, right? A lot of cars colliding versus our drivers. It was a little bit of a tough beginning, but then, yeah, as we moved into the middle, she was, you know, it wasn't clear if she was gonna make it, but she was able to shave off those seconds, take that time to her side, get as close as she could, and then j:queen just unfortunately hitting丂乂, another case, okay, of the map playing against the drivers. It is always the case of a collision happening here and changing the results. Wow.
Yeah, and even if it was a ghost race, Vixen will had the victory because it was not her fault. It was not her KD or something like that. j:queen made the mistake that decided everything and gave the victory for her. So j:queen, better luck in the next time, my guy, because Vixen is moving to the semi-finals.
Wow. I'm amazed. This is what is crazy, right, guys, about a championship that has so much on the line, so much for the drivers to fight for. As we're going to be talking now about R2G versus Porteiro, so let's see who's going to come out on top. It's going to be crazy good to see them battling. Again, let's take a look at the at our racetracks in this case, because you all maybe do not know what we're talking about. So we're going to go for the cave heat. And丂乂, again, another Himalaya map. Oh my goodness. If this one was good enough, imagine the next one.
I can't imagine. I really can't imagine. Just to resume everything.
I love you didn't even try.
Yeah. R2G from Legion Unita and Porteiro, both great players, as I told you before.
Yeah.
So now, both in the same place, in the same track, fighting for the same space in the route, in the race line. This is the most crazy thing that can happen in a tournament when you are trying to do the best race line and do not put you in dangerous by a KD or doing some big mistakes that will make you wreck, and at some time do not lose any time. Because if you lose time, if you lose speed, it can be decisive for the end of the race.
Yes.
So how to manage everything together, doing the best race line, the best speed trick, you're nervous, and knowing that you have behind or ahead you another great player. This is a kind of pressure that I don't want to imagine.
I don't want to deal with this. That's why I'm casting the game, right? Instead of playing, so for sure, it is a tough amount of pressure. But listen, on the other hand, your opponent is also a human being, so he's also going to feel the pressure. He's also going to maybe be nervous, and that's exactly what you got to explore to try to find a potential nice result. As we hop back to our cameras to talk about how you're going to be helping us to reach 250 people live today in this stream. Many of you, obviously, with the sharing and inviting my friends option, and some of you also liking and sharing the stream with us,丂乂, as we're going to be hopping into the next one. I'm going to be fixing your camera because apparently you got frozen like the green ones.
Oh. Okay, I can say that I'm a bit sick by cold, but to be frozen?
Now you're back.
Okay, let me try to restart my camera here.
You're fine. You're good. Oh, okay. All right. Guys, we fix things on the go.
Let's see. If I'm back.
Let me
Hello.
Check. Let me check. Give me a second. Let's get丂乂back, guys. Yes.
I'm here. I promise. I'm not a ghost, guys.
Well, oh yeah, now you're back.
Yeah, yes. I'm so back.
She's back. She's back. She's back. Okay, so both drivers are ready apparently. So let me just check how we're gonna be showing them at this moment inside of the game lobby. In this case,丂乂, Porteiro versus R2G.
Are you ready, Lanex?
I'm ready. Just roll this one.
So I'm ready as well. Now that I'm back, I'm ready.
Good stuff. I love that. Okay guys, another nice race for y'all, so stay with us and hit the like button, share the stream, because we are talking about Porteiro on the right side and R2G on the left hand side. Sefia, let's see who's gonna be better. In the beginning, we're seeing both of them fighting for their lives, same paths again. Oh, look at that, how Porteiro is, yeah, both of them using a lot of those nitros.
Yeah, pretty close. And before talking about this race, let me do something here, guys. Oh my god! Chuji just killed that Porteiro! Just after the ghost ends. You know, when you get the opportunity, don't lose it. Take the opportunity in your hands and do what you need to do. It is what R2G was doing. And before I do another mistake here, let me say, Vixen got lucky, but she has skill as well, guys. Don't worry, it was not just lucky.
She does. That was true. I mean, so she had a slow start. We're gonna talk more about that, but she had a slow start, but then she fixed it. You know, during the entirety of the racetrack in that occasion. Anyways, we're talking about another racetrack right here, guys, as R2G is managing, and it's making it happen after Porteiro was not lucky at all. So this is 60% of your racetrack concluded, and mamma mia, how this is going to be happening, Sefia. I don't think there's a world where Porteiro is back. I think he's totally out.
Yeah, Porteiro is trying to do his best, doing speed tricks and everything, but with such fast track and fast cars as well, it is pretty difficult after KD to catch back his chance to get the first position. R2G need to do a great mistake to really get the chance to really give the chance to Porteiro catch him back. I don't think that it will happen. And thank you, Rafa RJ. Estão me traindo, fale português. Desculpa, parceiro, mas hoje o foco é inglês mesmo.
É isso, não, Arena, cara, Arena Internacional, esquece, português é pro Desafio Brasil, mas tamo junto, RJ Games, obrigado pelo carinho da presença. It is English in our stream today, and yeah, we have the results already rolling for y'all. Sefia, you know, again, a lot of things happening here. R2G is such a great driver, okay? So he took the chance of beginning it well, did a very good job, and then when it comes to Porteiro, I would say the fight was put in the beginning. But then sometimes you can get unlucky, as we know, the game is based on collisions, and eventually it's not gonna be your day. So Porteiro is out, you can tell, he was not happy with that. It was so much in the beginning. He's out and R2G wins.
Yeah. Both was doing a great start. We could see both cars doing almost the same, exactly the same race line, and it was what we was talking about in before the race start. Yeah, some race line, some speed tricks, and you have a great pilot in the other side of the track. So it's gonna be happens. And if you have the chance to KD your adversary, guys, this is an arena. It's win or you are out. So R2G just took his advantage, took the chance to KD and did it. This is the arena. You will not be here just to be a nice guy. You are here to win. And he did it. Porteiro, you did a very good race as well, but this time R2G was not say more skilled pilot, but at the end of the day he got a bit of lucky because he could jump ahead of you in the ramp and KD you. So best luck in the next. You say goodbye and R2G are going to the semi-final.
Yes, he's on this one, guys, as we're going to be taking a look at the brackets updated for y'all at this moment. So take a look at what we're talking about. R2G ahead to fight versus Crimson with Vixen. So, you know what? It is going to be the battle of who is going to be knocking down the opponent first. These two drivers will be so physical in that sense of encountering and fighting for spaces. But as of now, we're going to have Carlota versus Unknown. And it is the moment, Sefia, to see what Unknown is really made of. Because before, Unknown was not able to show the full talents, right? He got lucky. We talked about that. So
yeah, we was talking about that because Unknown got an easy win, let's say like that, when Marty couldn't finish the race. So now we will gonna see if he will be a good driver, give a good fight to Carlota, or if at the end Carlota will get the win and Unknown will need to apply again for the arena. So let me put the poll here. Guys in the chat, who will win, Unknown or Carlota?
Vote for us, guys. Let's see how that's gonna go as we take a look again into our eight
let me change
boss
it.
races.
Let me change it. I will not put Carlota. I will put Haaland.
Yeah, Haaland, please. Haaland is gonna be in this one. As we move into Cairo, so Nile River, Cephia, let's talk about that, guys. Egypt's gonna be the background for this one. So good stuff coming up, Cephia. I really love the Cairo maps, to be honest.
Nile River is my favorite track, Lanex. So what can I say more than that? Nile River is a fast track. It is nice because you have a lot of opportunities to do speed tricks there. And if you choose the right car, oh my god, you will literally fly in this track. Literally fly.
Yeah.
So let's see what they will choose as car to play there. I'm hoping for a fast car, but let's see what they will pick there.
Let's roll the race. I see they're ready at this point, so we are ready to go, guys, and see how Cairo is gonna be having Unknown versus Haaland. So, e aí? Tell us. E aí, guys? Conta pra gente. A little bit of Portuguese as well. It's gonna be great as we're gonna be hopping into the game, Cephia, in any moment. Good cars, beautiful track. I'm hoping for a show between them.
Yeah, I'm hoping for a show as well. And they are picking the most hated car in the game, the most spammed car in the game. It is Vanda time, guys. Vandalism times. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's get this vandalism rolling for you guys. So, yes, double cam at this point. Let's see who's going to be on the left hand. Unknown for us versus Haaland. So, Unknown in the left side. Ooh, already a lot of collisions over here. As Haaland's going to be on the right side. And he's already behind. I mean, Unknown is behind in this case. Haaland is a little bit ahead. Let's see, Cephia, how things will unfold because Unknown, you know, he's got to fight for his life now. Apparently, Haaland found himself in the leadership. So, cool stuff, cool stuff.
Yeah, cool start. And Haaland, or in this case Carlota, is doing a great work with his nitro management. Vanda is a car that especially don't have problems with nitro and have a special boost when you use blue nitro. But this track with so many sections in the airspeed, you will see few blue nitro here. They will do all what they can to keep the car in the most possible time in the top speed. And Carlota is doing exactly like that. We are almost done with the first lap. And Unknown is coming close and touching the car of Carlota. So Unknown is not let it easy for him.
Yeah, we know Unknown fighting for his life before, going for it, being lucky at times, but now it's time to show his own qualities. As Carlota Haaland, let's call it this way, is a little bit ahead. Not impossible to take off though, but I would say as we move to the end of the racetrack, it's gonna be obviously so much tougher. As we can take a look, still Carlota a little bit of ahead, you know, in the right side, and you know, taking all those nitros as well, fighting, you know, and try to keep the momentum and taking a look at the rear mirror, right, Sephi? Because, I mean, any opponents from now on can really take you out of the competition, as we see both of them doing similar maneuvers. This is the closest they ever got. Very interesting late part of the game. You see, they are so close. Oh my god, I thought for a second that Unknown was gonna hit here. Wow. He actually hit on the tree, and he lost a lot of seconds because of this. Whoa!
Yeah, Unknown made the trick possible in the bridge, guys. But at the end, it was not so good as he was expecting. He did it, but it was not so well. Actually, Lanex, if this trick was good enough, he could get the win there. This trick is just crazy, wow. To be honest. We could see Nato doing it on the biggest final on the Lamborghini Challenge in Dallas when we was there, me and you watching this in live, literally in live. And now Unknown did the same trick, but it was not so perfect, not as Nato did. So at the end, he lost a lot of time there in this trick. But if it was right, if it was perfect, actually he will get the win with this trick. So thank you very much for this show, Unknown. It was amazing to see that you have courage. You are brave enough to try this risky trick to get the victory. But at the end, Carlota could win the race. And what a great race, Lanex. What a great race. Oh my god.
Well, so I want to take a look at it again. That's why I'm keeping the replay rolling, guys, because I mean, that was amazing. Again, if you are up to trying a nice special trick, good for you. But then you gotta know that that's why it's a trick, right? That's why it's called a trick. It's because it's not basic. It's not easy to do. So good stuff rolling here, Unknown. Almost. He was so close. I'm gonna say this, Sephia. He didn't hit on the tree itself. I think he hit on the leaves of the tree. You know. So it was the detail of the detail. Good stuff. And Carlota Haaland moves ahead in the championship. Are we getting close? I think we are. I mean, let me see.
Yeah, we are pretty close, and we can see, especially now in the replay, how close they are, how they are doing the exactly same race line. Little silly mistakes or silly details was doing all the difference that put the Carlota ahead. And here, especially here, when Unknown was trying the trick, you can see that it was not so perfect.
Look,
because he reached the tree. This damn tree.
Wow.
It was what just ruined everything in this trick. If it was not the trick will be amazing. And well, you can have sure, guys, this moment will go to the highlights for this arena.
For sure. I mean, he was so close. I think he was already, okay, I got these guys. But again, not every day you're going to be able to get those tricks rolling well. As we're going to be taking a look at the brackets now to see... You sending love? I'm going to send love as well then. Much love to you guys. Thank you for this.
Thank you very much, Unknown, for this show. It was
Thank you so much.
Really. I was with my eyes on chat, and the chat was crazy, going literally crazy in this moment. How to recover after this?
Impossible.
For the next race? How?
I mean, impossible.
It is just...
I mean... Now looking ahead, we're gonna have Carlota versus the winner of Nick and Immortal. So RPM Nick versus Immortal. Sephia, I am eager to see this one because it's two big guys, two nice drivers. In our quarterfinals, guys, we're gonna be taking a look at the A class races, and we're gonna be hopping into Cairo, 1,000 minarets, and it's time to go again to Egypt. Sephia, tell us about that.
Cairo 1,000 minarets, one of the most fun tracks in this game. Everyone loves, especially the pro players and the most fast players in the game. They just love this track. This track gives you so many opportunities to do tricks and crazy things that it is impossible to predict what will happen. Especially when you have great names like Nikki and Immortal in the track.
Yep.
I'm waiting for something really big. I don't know
All
about
right.
you, but
So let's roll.
I'm waiting for something
I'm
big.
so excited. Yeah, I want to see stuff happening. The drivers seem ready, guys, as we're taking a look still at the fly video of Kaido. Let's roll this one with RPM Nick versus NFS Immortal. So please tell us who you think is going to be winning. I think we already have the poll opened up. We're going to actually update it for you in the chat. So wait a second.
Yes.
And vote.
Yeah. I'm
Because
doing
now-
it right now, guys. Updating it for you. Who will win?
Nice stuff. Well, let's see how that's gonna happen. And Troll said in Portuguese, who could tell that the prettiest racetrack was gonna be with the Vanda? That's the opinion of Troll. I like that. I like how people, you know, feel those situations related to the cars and racetracks. And now, Sevia, it's a matter of another Lamborghini in Paris, right? Let's see how they're gonna unfold.
Yeah, everyone expecting a faster car give us the most exciting race, and at the end, the Vanda gave it to us.
Yes.
Who can say?
Yes,
Okay,
I know.
let's go to the next
Let's
one
go.
because we are ready here.
We are ready to roll and we got nothing to waste when it comes to times, guys. Double cam again for you all. So let's be taking a look at these drivers as we are wrapping up the quarterfinals. Thank you so much for sticking with us in the stream and watching and hitting the like button and sharing it all. We are moving ahead and we are on the way with Nick on the left hand side and Immortal on the right side. They begin their fights and moves. Let's see who's gonna be the best driver today on this one. Ghost times to rolling, and when it's over, it's all about skill.
Yeah, and Ghost is already over. And Immortal
Ooh.
was trying a little tricky at the end of the sequence of ramps, but
Yep.
it was not a no. He could give some punch on Nikki and put Nikki a bit ahead. And now,
Oh my God.
Immortal knocked down Nikki, landing on top of his car. So
Wow.
now, Nikki, what you gonna do to take it back? Go, Nikki! Go, Immortal!
Nick taken down. That was quite a battle. Immortal is the one to show why he's called Immortal. The guy does not die inside of the racetracks. The chat is already vibrating with that. Oh my goodness! It seems to be Immortal again on to the championship. Cephia, almost 50%, meaning almost half of the racetrack to roll, and it seems to me that Immortal is pretty solid ahead. He's got a lot of seconds to use as an edge, as a margin, versus Nick.
Yeah, he's ahead, but Cairo is a pretty dangerous track, especially when you try some speed tricks. So
Right.
we need to know if Immortal will do a safe drive now, or
Yeah.
if he will keep trying tricks, speed tricks, and airtime everywhere when he can, and give the Nikki chance. Now Immortal almost tried to do the trick to jump the wall, and we know how dangerous this trick is because sometimes your car wreck there. Immortal, are you sure that you will keep trying these tricks?
Man, I mean, if he's able to win, putting more tricks, he's such a ballsy player, as we say, right? You know, showing that he's got what it takes. He's gonna be very, very cocky in that sense of like, you know, hey, listen, look at me, I'm good. I can still bring some nice tricks. It's going to be the end of it, and Immortal takes it in. He is in the semi-finals of the Arena Asphalt. As we wrap this one, Cephia, RPM Nick is out.
RPM Nick is out again, out by a KD. What unfortunately for you, Nick, but what an excited moment for us, right, Lanex?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know everyone here loves to see a good KD, okay? Let's be honest here. We don't want to get KD, but we love to see others getting KD.
Every
so
time, yeah. For
every
sure.
time it happens. I
For
know for a tournament, sometimes it is not the best thing that happens. Sometimes a good player is out because a crazy KD, and other player is in because he knows how to use this tool from the game.
Yes.
So this time, Immortal could use it for himself to
To
save
his favor,
himself.
yeah,
Yeah,
for
in
sure.
his favor, and he's going to this semi-final, and
Well.
Nick is saying goodbye.
Sefia, let me tell you this. Now it is a matter of knowing who's gonna be killing the immortal guy, right? This dude does not make mistakes. I find it very interesting, very cool to see how steady, how stable he is as a driver. As we're gonna be taking a look at the brackets now, guys. We have just finished the quarterfinals. Okay, we called it phase 2, meaning phase 2, but we're talking about the quarterfinals. So, Sefia, my goodness, yes, you take your coffee. I'll take my coffee in a little second. We're gonna be going to the breaks. I'm gonna need more coffee to see these beasts fighting for their lives, as we're going to be seeing丂乂versus R2G. The RPG of our championship is gonna be fighting our lady, our Asphalt lady, Vixen. That's gonna be exciting. And then on the other side of it, we're gonna have Carlotta, Holland Carlotta versus Immortal. I'm gonna ask you your predictions after the breaks. Can I do that? Because my goodness, great
after
stuff.
the breaks. After the breaks is much better. I agree with you. And then after the breaks, we can tell to the audience where and how the semifinals will go. So
For sure.
Be here, guys. Don't lose it.
Stay with us. It's amazing to have you all for our arena Asphalt, as we're gonna be right back. O meu mais novo parceiro é a Ping Store, a melhor e mais segura loja do jogador de CoD Mobile. Aqui você encontra os melhores preços para celulares gamers, coolers, headphones e muito mais. Tudo isso com frete gratuito e com desconto ao usar o cupom Lanex. Acesse agora mesmo pingafps.com.br e boas compras.
It is not the critic who counts. Not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat.
We are back, guys, with our arena Asphalt, and it's time for the semifinals. Seth, I'm so excited. Of course, we're having some snacks. I was having my yogurt right here, guys, because, you know, all this work, it's a lot of energy involved. Tea. So tell us, you know what? Tell us now what you're having. Tell us what you're eating, if you're having coffee or tea, or if you're having lunch, because it's going to be exciting.
Grab your drink, guys.
Grab your drink, because we need energy for the semifinals, Sefia. and we're going to be talking about them now. At this point, we already said that these are the 4 last drivers alive in our July edition.
Yeah, 4 racers. We have Vixen, R2G, Carlota, and Immortal. And now we are going to the best of the best, the semifinals, and just a little bit before to do the great final and to know who will be the champion and if this champion will challenge Nato or boss or not. So for now, for the first match, we are having Vixen versus R2G. We saw Vixen doing great races, and of course, Lucky is in her side as well.
Yeah.
And R2G that could do a KD and eliminating Portero in the last race that he was doing. It is a great job as well, because having to do a KD, you need to know what are you doing. So I'm expecting great fights here, especially for this track. We are moving to a new localization, guys. We are moving to Auckland now. For the semi-final and final, we are moving to Auckland with S-Class car, guys. So, especially for S-Class, Auckland can be a big challenge. It is a track localization with plenty of turns. Of course, if you choose the right car, you can abuse of punch drifts there, floaties, and keep the momentum, keep your speed. But at some time, if you are not so good, if you just make a little mistake in these techniques, you can be so behind. You can lose so many time there. And especially for S-Class, it can be a point of decision between the victory and a defeat. So what we will see now is poor skills, guys, because if you are not skilled, you will be out. So we will go to under construction, starting grid, and industrial run. Industrial run will be the biggest final, and under construction and starting grid will be our semi-finals. So are you ready, guys, for this?
Yeah,
let's think about this track, audience. Guys in the chat, what do you think about this track?
Right, I love to see some of the first reactions with Ray Racer mentioning Auckland and S-Class. Oh my god, pure chaos. Beautiful stuff. So Auckland and SF said under construction and starting grid for the semifinals, and then the final, meaning the challenger final, is going to happen in industrial run. And then after that, if the winner of the challenger finals is willing to fight the boss, Sefia, then we are going to be talking about the boss races. So good stuff so far. I'm excited to see how this is gonna happen. It is a decisive moment on the championship, and yeah,
I'm crossing my fingers to see the champion challenge our boss, because everyone wanna see this fight, right? And remember, guys, when you are champion of the arena, you have your prize guaranteed. So even if you challenge the boss and you are not able to beat the boss, you still have your prize. But if you challenge the boss and you actually win, you can increase your prize. So why not try? I try.
I wouldn't. I know I would lose, so never mind. But good stuff, yeah. Let's see who's gonna be brave enough.
Just for fun.
Just for fun, yeah. Even okay, for fun, I would definitely do that, Sefia. As we see R2G ready, all right, and using his S-Class car, sorry guys. And let's talk about the car as well, right? Because we know that the cars, they play a role. We have just mentioned the Auckland races, but let's talk about that car. What about that choice? Do you like that?
I don't know if it will be my choice, because the Bugatti Chiron can be a challenge car, for me at least. I don't know about others, but it is a faster car. It is pretty good for start, because it is a acceleration car. You will have a faster beginning, and you know, if you can be ahead in the first 15 seconds, it will helps you a lot, because after 15 seconds you have KDs. And in these KDs, you know, the chaos can happen, as the chat was talking with us. I think that if it was me, I would choose more safe car. If it was me, I will pick something like maybe Gemera, or maybe the Nevera, something like that, with good handling and nitro efficiency. Because after so many moments that you will lose a bit of speed doing drifts, maybe you will need it. But both of them make a choice, and now we will see if they are right or not.
Let's see how they're gonna bring this up. Yes, they are ready, so let's just hop into the race. R2G, are you ready versus Vixen, guys? Again, our double cam feature for y'all on the Arena Asphalt Championship. We're gonna be taking a look at both drivers at the same time. Alright, so R2G on the left, Vixen on the right, and they begin fighting for those nitros. I love the initial fights, as we are seeing all of them, all of these two drivers, obviously, you know, pretty close. They're so close to each other that it's impossible to tell who's gonna be having the upper hand, as Vixen is also following the traces, following the path by R2G as well, and apparently she hit, and she's going to be pretty much behind now. Wow.
Yeah.
Good.
R2G could knock down Vixen after the ghost time, exactly in the point that the track give you a chance to get a speed trick with this difference of levels in the track. So when she did the jump, R2G was there just to KD. So now she wreck again. So now it will be done. It is almost sure that R2G will be the winner. And he already making some jokes, sending emojis as rest in peace.
Wow, so it's done and dusted, and that's why we're gonna be bringing to y'all just the image of R2G in this case. He's the solo player to win. Obviously, Crimson is out when it matters in the end of the day, Sefia. I mean, game over. And let me tell you this: at this point so far, Vixen has counted so much on the luck, right? She needed some knockdowns by opponents to win. And this time, she was the unlucky one. So it is semifinals, and that's for a reason.
Yeah, we saw in the same section, in the second lap, that Vixen did a 360. I think that if she choose the same 360 in the jump, in this airspeed, in the section when R2G K'd her, maybe the history will be different. Maybe she will be KDing R2G. But at the end of the day, this is a pretty fast decision. You don't have 2 seconds to think about. You need to take the decision in the exactly moment. And if you was in the just for 1 millisecond, this is time enough to get KD'd. And we saw it happening here with R2G. He took the right decision. He called KD Vixen and get the win and his spot in the great final. So we already have one player there, R2G. GG for you.
R2G, yes, guys, he's ahead. He's gonna be in the finals, the challenger final as we call it, meaning that it's the final before the boss races, so that's why we call it challenger final. It is going to be so good to see him fighting for his life now, so steady, you know, and not becoming an annoying kind of opponent, right? He was not cocky annoying after he knew he was gonna win. He just was playing around with the emojis and modes.
Yeah.
So nice stuff.
Having fun, guys.
Having fun winning, but being a gentleman as well. As we are taking a look at the brackets updated for you real time. We don't need, guys, listen, pay attention. I'm gonna even like stand up to talk to you about this. No, I'm not, because I don't have space here. Listen, we don't need breaks. We don't need to be waiting to see the brackets updated. It's already updated real time. And that's what you see now. Yeah. As we're going to be having Carlota versus Immortal. Sefia, now It's a big gladiator. Erling Carlotta Haaland. It's a tall one, strong one versus Immortal. So it's a heavy semifinal.
Now we will see a Viking against an Immortal. Oh my god.
Yes, exactly.
Jokes aside, guys.
Ooh.
Jokes aside, it will be pretty exciting to see both of players, Carlotta or Harlan, wherever,
Seve.
against Immortal.
In the poll, you could put Viking versus Immortal. That would be cool. That would be so
Okay,
cool.
let's put it. Let's put it. Who wins?
Yes. Who is going to win,
Vikings
guys?
or Immortals?
Yes. As we are hopping
Vikings
into
or
starting grids
Immortals.
in Auckland. Oh my god, it's gonna be massive. Yeah. Auckland's look. Oh, listen, Auckland in Australia, which we know is big, massive. It's such a big island. It's going to be looking like a small island because of how tough these gladiators will be. So, who's gonna be winning, the Viking or the Immortal? Please set your vote for us. Sefia, you already talked about Auckland, and let's see how the drivers will do this one.
Especially with this car, guys. I will give you a spoiler.
Yes.
They
please.
are picking a Koenigsegg. Maybe it will not be the Koenigsegg that everyone is thinking about, but yeah, it will be challenge as well. They are ready here. What do you think about we are going now?
Let's roll this one. I'm ready. Yes, let's hop into the game, guys. Any second, any time now, we are going to be able to see both drivers hopping into the game. Sefia, it's time for game in our Asphalt Arena Asphalt Unite for you guys. So let's take a look with Immortal on the left side and then Erling Haaland's gonna be on the right side. Look at the battle in the beginning. Look at this space fight already, getting those nitros in. Both of them rolling the speed, using the first ramp to try to create some advantage. And let's see if someone's gonna be knocked down or knock down the opponent or wreck.
Erling Haaland could do a great start and got the advantage now. Let's see if he can keep going like that, because especially in this variant, Auckland can be a dangerous track, but it gives you a lot of space to abuse of punch drift and some kind of techniques here.
Yeah.
So he can get the win or make a silly mistake and give the chance to Immortal catch up. So let's see how the Immortal will do to get the first position and keep going, or if he will be back in the next arena.
Immortal at this point fighting Erlang off to try to catch that position and get the leadership. It's going to be one of the toughest ones to predict in the end, guys. Both of them running wide here. Amazing job trying to take those seconds using the inside portion of the turns, especially as we see Immortal almost getting there. You see, he's ahead. He takes the leadership and puts Carlotta Haaland down.
Now I don't know if it was a 360 trying to KD Immortal or if it was an error, a misclick on the 360, because he didn't 360 trying to do a floaty just before the turn, as always, but then the 360 was not going right and he ended almost being in the in the wrong way in the track. And Immortal took the advantage, did the simple drift and go ahead. This is what he did.
Wow. Look at that, the chat calling him a little bit of a dirty gladiator. Immortal. Look at him, so strong, so mighty, so powerful, now potentially taking down the Viking of Haaland. The finish line it is, and Immortal is gonna go to the finals. He's going to be fighting for his life now. Sefia, what an amazing sequence. And maybe we could take a look at what happened. I don't know, I got curious now. We could break that down.
Wow. What amazing race.
That was
the most
great.
close race in all the events today.
Yeah.
We could see a great start from both, but Carlotta could get a bit out of advantage and was ahead of Immortal, but Immortal was so close, touching Carlotta car all the time. every corner was a challenge, and we was trying to guess who will get the first position or if someone will get KD there.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, a silly mistake, a 360 wrong or overspin we don't know about, made the decision for us or for them, give the Immortal the advantage that he needed to get the first position and don't let it go from his hands. After all, he is the Immortal and he is in the biggest final.
He's gonna be the biggest final. You could see him even fixing, the direction of the car using the shockwave for that. So smart job when it comes to making adjustments during the racetrack. Now I think we're getting close to the moment where definitely Immortal shows why he's the one to never die. Look at that! He was able to stay inside and then shockwave it up to just lock up that leadership. And I think Holland or Carlotta Holland was way too wide, way too much to the outside of the turn, Sefia. That's what definitely brought Immortal to the final.
Yeah, we could see in the replay that Carlotta used the 360 floaty to get the right angle and keep his speed for attack the next ramp. But when he saw that Immortal was so close, he tried to 360 again. I think that I will try to KD this guy. So the second KD, if it was intentional or not, it ended being so bad decision, and it gave to Immortal the chance to go to the great final. So Lanex, I will ask you, what do you think? We have 213 likes in the live stream. I don't know how we are going with people here watching. What is the number? Someone can put to me here in the chat. Let's see if you guys are making a great job and you deserve another code. Let's see. How is the audience now,
at this
guys?
point, we have 111, I can tell you. So 112 people altogether. 112 people. Guys, help us. Let me say this. Can we roll one? Can we give a chance to the chat, Sefia? We can roll one racetrack and allow them time to help us to get to 150. We need 150 people now in this chat. You're gonna have one race for that, which is going to be the first race of the challenge final. How about that?
150 and you guys will get another code. So instead of share the code around your groups, call out the group to join here and get the code themselves. What do you think? I think that it is a great idea. And I will take this moment to say hello to Mofo. It is a great and old Asphalt player, great friend and old Asphalt player. Thank you very much for coming.
Nice. Welcome all of you guys, as we're gonna be hopping into the Challenger final, and I'm gonna show you where that's gonna take place. Sefia, good stuff again. It's still in Auckland, but then now specifically in Industrial Run. That's gonna be our scenario, our stage.
Industrial Run, it's a track that everyone knows very well. It was in many TLE events and other kind of spotlight and special events as well. It's a track that is in the MP races as well, so everyone knows how to drive in this track. And now we will have R2G and Immortal, two very, very experienced drivers.
Yes.
So I think that we can expect the best of the best in the final, right?
For sure. And just to make sure that everybody knows how the Challenger final is going to happen, Sefia, we're talking about a best of one in this case, or a best of three. That could be a question that people could bring in the chat.
Well, the arena is just one race. One race, and if you win, you are in, and if you lose, you are out. And the biggest challenge is the same. The only race that is best of 5 is the boss races, and in the boss races, the arena champion start with 1 point. What means he need to win just 2 races more to beat the boss. And in the other side, Nato as the boss, he need to defend his position for at least 3 races. 3 races to keep being the boss of the arena. And for the arena champion, it is a easy way because beat the boss is not an easy task, right?
It's not. It's not. The challenger final winner, so just so you understand what we're talking about, the winner of this game here, either R2G or Immortal, they will have a chance of going to the boss race if they want to challenge the boss, of course. Now, usually,
yeah,
the challenger final winners in our previous editions, they love to go to the final boss race. They want to have another taste of the competition, so they never say no to the chance of fighting those guys. Cephia, as we have a nice donation by Monster, wow, sending us 110 TRY. We will see more arena hope so for the future together. Thank you, Monster.
Thank you, Monster. I'm waiting for you, Monster, here in the arena. Come
nice
to
stuff.
join us in the next edition. Why not?
I know, yeah. Come to be with us, come play. Does he play? Wait, you're saying because he's a competitor as well? He's got the qualities? Ah.
Everyone here is competitive, Lanex. Even me when I say I'm a casual player. But at the end, if you have the chance to enter in the tournament, why not to be competitive, right?
I know, why not? Why not? As we already have R2G ready to roll and Immortal is almost there. Cephia, tell us about the car choices in this case.
Yeah, they are still talking in the chat, in the tournament chat, guys, as I can see, trying to keep the car. They are between the CCXR, the coin inside that we saw in the last race, and the Gemera, coin inside Gemera for this. They are still talking there, so we still have a bit of time here. So, guys, how is going our challenge? Could you find your friends to join us? We are here trying to give you some codes, but
yeah,
come on, guys, help us.
Come on, guys, come on. We're gonna make it easier for you. If we hit 140, see, look at that, 140 people, just need some 20 more people. So please share the stream now. Use the little arrow button, right, the share button to share the stream with everybody you know. Send to your family chat group, you know, send to your friends, your girlfriend, your boy, anyway, your ex. All right, so help us. We're getting there, 124 people now. So yeah, help us and we're gonna help y'all. It's beautiful stuff.
And Eugene is pulling my legs here saying, Cephia, competitive, this is crazy. I agree, Eugene. I totally agree with you.
Cephia.
Well, seems that they make their choice for丂乂ㄚ卂, so
good.
They are ready. I'm ready. Are you ready?
Let's roll. Yeah, bring it up. I was just gonna say real quick that I'm gonna give a spoiler. I'm not gonna show the code, but I'm gonna show what it is about. 200 tokens, okay? I'm hiding the other portion of the message, so help us to get to 140 people. I'm gonna show the full message
Invite
soon.
your friends, do your donation, and let's go for the race, guys.
Let's go for the race as it's rolling, and Immortal is gonna be on the left side, and RTG is gonna be on the right side. In Immortal, he is behind. He's not fighting space. You know, he's not being fast enough to challenge R2G, who is the lead in the pack. As we can tell, he's ahead, he's safe, he's hitting less the walls, but both of them obviously having the wall collision to speed up and get ahead. Cephia, as we're moving to 30% of the racetrack.
And KDs are on, R2G is ahead, and Immortal will need to do some crazy tricks to get the victory. Like now, he just could do a better barrel rolls in the ramp, and he could get the first position. So now, R2G, what are you doing, guy? Come on.
behind now, and Immortal once more. He goes to it. And guys, listen, it's one chance. Sephia, what just happened? Oh my god.
My god, R2G just saved the race. I don't know how. Honestly talking, I don't know how he don't wreck there, guys.
He's doing such a great job, right? I'm gonna say this, he deserves to get closer. He's doing such a fantastic hard work to get close to Immortal, as Immortal is the one still leading the pack, 80% on the clock, and all the time is the enemy of R2G. We have another ramp beautifully done by Immortal. He's getting all the nitros he can, going for one of the last turn sets, and let's see if he's gonna be able to keep that quality, keep that momentum. 96, he's gonna go for it, finish line, a wrap for him. Immortal is on the boss race against Nato, the man that never dies. Sephia, he shows that again to the world.
GG, Immortal, what a great race, what a great chance you took taking the first position in the ramp. Oh my god, just when I was saying that you will need a crazy trick to get the leadership, you did it. Congratulations, Immortal, our arena champion. Now
yes.
we need to ask him, Immortal, will you challenge the boss?
Let's see what he's gonna say, guys, as we take a look at the best moments of his victory versus R2G. And let me tell you this real quick. R2G was such a loyal, such a reasonable, such a nice opponent during this entirety of this championship. Fighting nicely, fighting noble, right? So he was not a toxic player. R2G did the best he could, but Immortal is an immortal guy for one reason, Sephia. He's gonna be going into the boss race. Now, there's people saying that Nato is going to destroy him. And then there's people saying that Nato is gonna get smashed. So I wanna already ask you to open the poll, because this is gonna be huge.
Well,
oh my god.
my first question for you guys, I will put the poll here, is will you face the boss?
Good question. I wouldn't. Are you kidding me? As Immortal was the one to stay alive. And as we reach almost 140 people in the chat, just 6 people, six people missing, guys, for us to reach the goal and release to y'all the second code. Help us out.
Let's see what people here think about it. Because now Immortal have his time to think about all this question. If he is mental and physically prepared to play against Nato, or if he will just chill as the champion and will take his mental peace like that and will not face this pressure. And you guys, you in the chat, let's see, I already see 40 votes, and almost everyone is saying yeah, sure. 26% is saying hell no.
Oh, yeah.
This is the option for Lanex.
I know. Hell no, I will never dare. I mean, guys, listen. As we have a nice donation here, see, Tony Peralta sending us 100 ARSs. So thank you so much. That means the Argentinian pesos, right? So thank you so much, Tony, saying, hey guys, watching this stream makes me want to get back into this great time, into this great game that I haven't been playing so much lately. Ja. Clearly an Argentinian who was sad in the World Finals, right? The World Cup Finals, but he's happy here in the Asphalt Unite arena.
Come back, Mofo. We are waiting for you. You was a great player. Why not coming back?
All right. Yes. Now, do we have an answer? Do we have, an update when it comes to Immortal deciding his life?
Yeah.
Do we?
We have an answer, guys. Beautiful. Immortal will face Nato. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, let's do this, Lanex. I'm pretty happy here because Immortal will face Nato. So, I think that we are close. We didn't hit the target. I will say to you, give the code for these guys and...
Really?
After
Alright.
some races, we will give the next one, but call your friends here because we have one code more.
Exactly. So listen, I was gonna say, like, I think and I thought that you guys could have done a little better, you guys could have helped us more, but Sephia trusts you, so let's just do that now. So second code is on the screen, 200 tokens, 90 GRWQ2P. That's the code, Sephia. Let's see how the chat is going to react to this. 200 beautiful tokens.
200 beautiful tokens, yeah. I don't know, Lanex. People is saying that my camera is frozen again.
Sometimes it is, unfortunately. It's kind of like, brr, brr, your internet is, it's getting tired. Your internet is getting tired.
Yeah,
Your internet
I'm tired,
wants
boss,
to
I'm
rest.
tired.
The internet wants to rest because it's Saturday.
Yeah. Well, they are ready here for
Let's roll.
the first race, and we know Immortal is going to be 1 point ahead of Nato. Immortal need to do just 2 victories, and we are going to Nevada. First race will be Desert Life, second race will be Long Run, third race Desert Drift, and maybe, with lucky, why not, Dun Buster as the great last race. Well, Nevada is a pretty good race for faster cars, especially if you have some car like Absolute, Arash, or one of these S-King cars. So now we will see what they can do here in this track. Pretty sure they will use some of these big kings. I already see Absolute in our lobby, so we are waiting for great fights and faster races. They are ready here, Lanex, and you are ready?
Oh, I'm gonna say this. I am very, very, very much ready because, Sephia, it is going to be the case of a challenger, guys, meaning our very much immortal, in this case, taking his chance in this arena, Sephia. So it's gonna be great to see if we're gonna have a new boss or if we're having the same old boss as Nato. I'm ready. We can roll this one beautifully now.
Okay, so let me put a new pool in the chat.
Good idea.
Guys, we will have a new boss. Who win?
Let's see.
New boss. Immortal or same boss Nato? What do you think, guys? Before we start this
Good
race.
stuff. Good question.
Let's see. Wow. You guys are so fast.
Well, look at that.
I see the chat going side by side. Nato,
Yeah.
Immortal,
I was
Nato,
gonna
Nato,
say.
Immortal, Nato. It is pretty nice.
Very balanced, Seth. I love that. Guys, oh
Love
my
that
god.
as well.
Well, the arena
Okay.
is going to have 2 colors, and let's hit the road, right? Because you're gonna say that they are ready, I am ready, and if I have to wait a little longer, I'm gonna take my hoodie, I'm gonna be shirtless and just, you know, I want to cast this grand finals.
Let's go, guys. Lanex get naked here.
I don't want to kick your channel off, but let's go. The game is on the way. It is going to happen now, guys. The boss race is on. In Nato versus Immortal, and take a look at their cars, how beautiful it is. We are underway with Nato in the left hand side and Immortal in the right hand side as they fight for the same route, the same spot and pace and path. Of course, the first fight is going to be game rolling. Sephia, look at how tough this is, and Immortal already tries to take the advantage. He's ahead. Shockwave to consolidate, to cement his edge. He goes into the fly. He loses his spots, and Nato takes him off and out of the road.
Oh my god, what is this, Immortal? First, you couldn't complete the barrel roll and lost a lot of speed in the momentum and missed the nitro as well. And now this, what was that? How can I say this? How can I I put a name on this.
Oh my god, what a situation. Immortal right behind Sepia. It's a lot of space he has to shave off, meaning to take out from Nato, right? Because Nato is so much ahead. It's looking like Nato is going to be able to reset the grand finals, right? Meaning he's going to be able to equalize and get to the 1-1.
1-1, especially now that Immortal
Yeah.
wrecked. So now we can already count 1-1 in the boss final, guys. Oh my god. Immortal, are you going to die now? Just after get the championship?
I know.
Can't believe in it.
What is happening? And he crashes again. I mean, his mentality is already on the ground, as we can tell. And obviously, we know that the race is not over, guys, but we are plentifully able to already update the scoreboard. That's why you're saying Nato 1, Immortal 1, because Nato is heading to the 90% of conclusion of the racetrack, doing such a great job, doing such a fantastic job. And Immortal is going to have to think, Sephi, on how to adjust his gameplay to the next one. He's going to have to do better. I mean, this is not Immortal we have seen during the entirety of the championship.
Yeah, the chat is right. The chat is asking, Immortal becomes mortal? Oh my god.
I know.
Let's see. Let's be honest here, guys, and let's be fair. First of all, Nato is a great player and not a good target. Not an easy target. And second, Jesco Absolute can be a challenging car. It is not easy to drive like someone can think just watching Nato driving it. It is not for everyone, sorry to say. I can say it because I try to drive Jesco Absolute every single time that I do stream. And this car can be a great difficult for everyone, and especially when it started to do bouncy, crazy jumps or weird physics like we could see happening to Immortal. It can ruin your race. And in the moment that the physics start to attack our Immortal guy, especially in this first barrel roll ramp, when he did just a half barrel, he missed the momentum, he missed the top speed, he missed the nitro, so many opportunities missed. It is just what we are saying in the final time. Nato could be 10 seconds ahead. It is have no mercy. The game have no mercy, and now we have 1-1. What more we can say?
Well, let's see if it's going to be the case of Nato still heading and building up those maps again, in those racetracks again, and you know, getting to keep his crown. Listen, that just happened, I believe, once with Scribbles. He was able to stay as the boss, and today, obviously, Nato has the chance of doing that. But now, Immortal could adjust his gameplay set, he can get back to the top, as we're talking about some boss races, not only Desert Life, but also Long Run, Desert Drift, and also Dam Buster. So there's a lot to happen still in the battle.
And now we are going to Long Run, and the chance to Nato do 2-1, or for Immortal get back his advantage doing 2-1. So let's see if they will change the car or if they will keep the same car. I don't know. Let me ask them.
Yes.
Pick good the stuff. Same car, guys?
Because obviously, guys, the car, as you in the chat know very well, could change the outcomes here, could change the results. Now, one thing is for sure, this is a game of inches, this is a game of details, and whomever makes less mistakes and is more focused is going to prevail in our very boss race final over here between Nato and Immortal. So keep voting in the chat, keep sharing our stream, guys, as we're going to be hopping again in another racetrack in Nevada, United States of America, as we have a chance of taking a look at those nice turns. Sefia, let's see how that's gonna roll. I see Nato is ready this morning.
Yeah, Nato is ready. Immortal seems to asking for changing the car, trying something else. I think that it is a good idea from Immortal after getting so many physics episodes in just one race. Maybe changing the car will give him back his security, his safely
His confidence.
feeling,
Yeah.
his confidence, exactly.
sure. Yeah.
So maybe he can come back to the fight and do 2-1. I don't know you, Lanex, but for me, I'm still waiting for the day for the arena season that we will see 2 points for the boss, 2
Yeah,
points for
yeah.
the champion, and going to the biggest
decider,
and
yeah.
and to the final and
Oh my God.
decisive race.
And
both
let me merge
are-
things. Oh, sorry. So just go. I'll keep talking here as we hop into the game. I apologize. I was just gonna say that if we ever get to the map 5, then we're gonna drop the final bunch of codes and tokens. How about that? That's a good idea.
Ooh.
Is that interesting?
You needed to talk and make an agreement with Immortal and Nato for that.
Yeah, for sure.
It is not fair with the audience,
It is
Lanex.
not. I know. I mean, yeah. Listen. Okay, I'm gonna take that back and let's talk about that a little after.
Yeah, okay. So, guys, let's see what will happen after this race and if you can bring more people here
Yes.
to get the last code. Let's go.
Bring it up, guys! Let's go, because Immortal is gonna be fighting Nato. And let's see if the car change is gonna, obviously, benefit Immortal in this occasion, Sephia, as we hop into the game. The game is going, it's on the way, with Nato on the left side and Immortal on the right one. We're gonna be seeing those battles, those fights for spaces, and a lot of those pressures as we are into the next occasion here in our boss race. Nice beginning by Nato so far. Good job on the turns, not missing much, not getting those obstacles. And Sephia, it is tough, it is complicated already for Immortal.
Yeah, especially in this occasion that we know that these obstacles can ruin your perfect run.
Yeah.
It will be a bit different even for Nato to race. But Immortal is doing a great job. Gamera is essentially different from Absolute because it is easier to drive, it have a good acceleration, but at some time it is not so fast like Absolute, and it don't have the mechanics that when you drift your speed keep increasing, so you need to attack the race in a different way. And Immortal is doing a good job, but actually not so good like Nato. Nato is ahead, just finished the first lap, and Immortal will need to find some kind of magic trick or something like that to get the first position, or pray for Nato do a great mistake.
Yes, it's going to be the case of what is going to be happening. Guys, let me tell you this. Oh my god, I don't know what is going to happen. I don't know who's going to prevail. But I do know this. Nato is ahead and Immortal is looking the most mortal he ever has, right? He's fighting for his life. Let's see how far he can get, Sephia. It is the toughest battle he ever faced. We're getting to 90% almost of conclusion, guys. And it's looking so good for Nato again. That's a difference that, Immortal cannot take out. That's so crazy to me.
Yeah, Nato didn't give him the chance to do a takeout in this race, or even in the first one. The first one was a bit different because Immortal wreck and we know. But in this one, both did a good race, and I'm pretty sure that if it was another player, not Nato, Immortal could get the victory here. But to play against the boss, you need to have something more.
Something
right?
more. Yes, I agree. You need to have that sense. Yeah.
If you don't have this extra, if you don't take any risky, you will not be able to beat an official champion, a pro player like Nato. And of course, Nato is not perfect. He can make mistakes, but in the previous arena season, when Nato becomes champion and then boss, we didn't saw him making mistakes.
Yeah, yeah, you have a point.
And now he's doing clean races again. So Immortal will need to find something special.
I know.
To get the victory.
That's so interesting to me, Seth, your point, because like you're saying, Nato, he might be one of the cleanest boss we ever had in the Arena Asphalt. That's so much true. I didn't see him making mistakes lately. Today he's using all things and everything to his favor. And like I said, Immortal has not only to play very well, but also be able to create something else, to find a solution, you know, and be inventive and be creative. Because the way it is happening, we're maybe talking about Nato staying as boss again and ruling the events. Listen, it will be crazy. I don't know how people are gonna deal with that in the chat.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who will be the one that will become champion in the arena and will be able to beat Nato, because Nato is a crazy good player and Immortal is having his chance. Now we have 2 points for Nato and 1 point for Immortal. So Immortal needs to win the next race to bring us 2-2, and then the last race for the decide the new boss, or keep Nato as the arena boss. So they are ready here.
Let's just
and
roll.
What do you think, Lanex? We are going to the last race, or we will have another one?
I think, I mean, you know, when you get
Let me ask to the audience.
Yeah, good idea. Better them to say, because I think, you know, when you get so confident, when you begin winning so much, there is a chance, yes, there is a chance of you making a slight mistake. You know, you get so confident, so cocky, okay, I already won this one. Maybe that's exactly when you're gonna lose focus and make a deadly mistake. That could happen for Nato, and then that's when Immortal, if he's attentive, he's like closing the gaps enough, he could take the chance of making this one an equalizer, Sefia. So we could be talking about 2-2. I don't know how that's gonna go down. Let's discover now on the racetrack, as we're gonna be hitting the ready to see Immortal versus Nato once more. Beautiful. I love it.
So, Lanex, what do you think? We will do the race and we will give the audience the last code after the race?
Of course.
Or we will give the
Let them
code
wait.
now and give them some more time to take a decision about who will win, if we will have the last race now or if we are going to do another one.
I say let's you know, let's have people help us, actually, guys. So share the stream, and then after it's all done, before the interview, the final interview, we're going to be showing you the codes. I think people have to understand, you know, Seth, what is at stake here. You know, this is Arena Asphalt. We don't give second chances, all right? We may give you one time for second chances, but then after that, in the end, it's all about the end. So yeah. Let's go. Let's see how that's gonna happen.
Let's go for the action, guys. Let's go for the race.
The race is underway, guys. It is the time for Nevada once more. And it could be it. It could be in game. It could be the decider for Nato. He just needs to win one more and get to the 3-1 versus Immortal. Let's see the beginning. Immortal on the left side, already behind, feeling again the pressure. And Nato is already dominating, putting him to the side. I love how Nato is aggressive. Even so, he is a gentleman, right? So he's one of the nicest tough opponents he could face. But there it is, he's feeling it too. You know, you see the pressure rolling, and Immortal is not far behind.
They are so close. But Immortal was too late in this turn, and Nato that could do a pretty perfect turn, I can see. Could get the first position, but Nato just wrecked. Oh
wow.
My god, this is something that don't happen, guys. Oh my god.
Look at this, bro! What did you do, bro? Oh my god. You just gave it all. As we say in Brazil, guys, you had the cheese, you had, you know, the knife, you had the bread, you just gave it all. You just gave it all. As we have a nice donate by Tony Peralta once more, another 100 Argentinian pounds. Thank you so much, bud. Sefia, this is gonna reopen the boss finals.
Yeah, we are going to have another race, guys. We are just waiting for Immortal. Immortal, if you do a safe race, I think that you can do 2 versus 2 and bringing us to the last and biggest race at the end. But Nato is coming close. He is coming fast. Immortal, take it easy.
He's yeah, I know. I mean, you know, don't force your hand. Just go safe, dude. Look at your mirror. Look at who's behind. It's Nato the boss. Let's see how strong you're gonna be able to hold, because things are getting so dicey and spicy. We're reaching the very end. 90%. Nato is getting so close to him. It's maybe the case of Nato stealing this race. As he's really getting there, he looks faster. I think it's gonna take over. Nato! He was able to become again the boss in our arena Asphalt. He was, you know, fast enough to take that one out, Sevilla. 3-1. Immortal dies once more.
Oh my god, what was this race? Nato, you are unbelievable! After wrecking in the first lap, you could recover your speed, catch up, and get the first position literally in the last turn. Oh my god, what a big final, guys! What a big fight here.
Wow.
Immortal, you did amazing. Congrats once again, our arena champion, but Nato, oh my god, my guy, you are unbelievable.
He is our double champion, okay? It's not easy to be champion, not easy to be a boss. Now he's the double time boss over here. And listen, he was always behind. He fought for his life. He was always looking at Immortal and thinking, dude, how can I get close to you? You know, how can I overcome? How can I make the best next decision? And just like that, as you said, I don't know what happened, but I mean, Immortal was getting so slow. He was losing pace. He was losing space as well. And then that's how much Nato was able to grow like a phoenix and show why he's the boss in the arena Asphalt. Once more, guys, you're going to be having to deal with Nato in the next edition here.
The way that Nato drives, the control that he have under the car, it is unbelievable. Really.
Crazy.
Even playing for so long, I can say to you that we have few players in all this community that can have this smoothness when is driving, especially a car so hard like Absolute here. Yep. And you can see that this race was the perfect example that when you master a car, you can do everything.
Now,
and Nato made it. Nato made it. And now, Lanex, in the meantime that I talk with the guys to see if they join us for the interview or not, what do you think about give the last code for the audience?
You know what? Let's just do this. I believe that people deserve. I love the energy that you guys brought in the chat. So thank you so much for staying with us. I even stood up. You can tell I'm like up. I'm not even sitting down anymore. A lot of energy rolling in this final. One single turn can make you boss in the arena Asphalt. So guys, really a lot of love for you for staying with us until this point. And since Sefia, the big boss, said that we can show the code, so let's just hit the road and show the third code over here. Sefia, are you ready?
I'm so ready.
So guys, take a look at the five gachas we got for you, and this is the code. Boom! 5 gachas, Sefia. I think people are gonna be happy because we are happy.
Yeah, we are very happy here. I think, Lanex, that we will not have the interview this time because it is too late for Immortal. And for Nato as well, I think that it is around 4 a.m. for both of them. Oh, at least for Nato is 4 a.m. and I think that for Immortal is close to 3 a.m. So think how crazy it was to have these both guys giving us this kind of show here at this time. So for now, I can say thank you very much again for everyone that was here. And especially thank you for everyone that was doing donations for us.
Yes.
Thank you, Mofo, for being here and sending these donations. In his last donation, he was telling us that our English is pretty easy to understand, Lanex. So for him, that is learning English.
Cool.
It is
Nice.
kind of a class.
I love it. Well, I had a great time. I really love to do this project, guys, for the community and from the community. So it is amazing to see you all in the chat helping us. Okay, just hang with us because we're going to be having so much more during the rest of the year from now to the end of 2026. Even more championships for you all. So please keep helping us. If you want to donate, if you want to work and help us, send us a message in our social media. Anywhere, all right? Instagram, TikTok, anywhere. And also on Sephia's case, her Instagram is right there, right below the cam. So thank you for it all. Sephia, you have a fantastic Saturday and a fantastic weekend. I see you soon, buddy.
I see you soon, partner. Love you, you know. It was a pleasure to do this tournament with you and with you guys in the chat. Thank you once again for being here, and we will see you in the next arena. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat.